What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Blue in the Bronx channel. Me and Angry John here for some late night baseball, 9:40 p.m. exactly. The game is about to start as we have the Mets and the D-backs. John, your Mets are winners of 3 in a row. Tell us how you feel.
Well, first pitch is about to happen, so as Henry sets underway and Nimmo takes first pitch strike for the first pitch of the game. A little shocked. I didn't expect this team to win 3 in a row. I'll admit that. So
Yep. So just gonna switch around the formats, but I'm also gonna tune in as well.
As Nimmo watches another fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Okay. It's daytime in Arizona. Yeah. No, they're out west today. So here's the 0-2 from Henry. And just off the corner, missing the outside. Very close pitch. What's up to everyone in the chat? Jacob, Met strike again. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us on this late night on Wednesday. Here's the 1-2. And Nimmo goes down on strikes to start the game. Henry a southpaw, which the Mets have struggled this year. Again.
John, I apologize in advance. My TV remote's not working.
That is okay. I'll give great commentary, man.
Yep.
Well, Henry set up Nimmo on some fastballs and got him with the off speed. Is now Tommy Pham, who's been a really good story for the Mets this year. This is the watches a breaking ball for ball 1. Pham now hitting 287 with 9 homers, 870 OPS for him.
All right, now I'm tuned in.
All right. Here's the 1-0 as that fastball misses inside. As nice it is as to see the Mets win 3 in a row, I think it's still over. Yeah, I agree. You hope not, but I at this point I have no faith. Here's the 2-0 to Tommy Pham. And he takes that one for a strike. Again, Arizona leading the National League West still, I believe.
Yep. So, did you give out the numbers for Henry? Because between pitches, I can.
I did not, and I will go look at them now in a sec.
No, actually, I got them. Don't worry
about it. Yep. So Pham gets a piece of that curveball, 2-2.
So Henry is the southpaw, as John said, 25 years old, 5-1 on the season with 13 games under his belt, 12 games started, 49 strikeouts in about 68 and a thirds innings with a 1.35 WHIP. His last 7 games, he is 3-0, and he's obviously not lost a game. His opposing average on the year is 256.
256. Again, just 25 years old. He was a second rounder back in 2019, so the Diamondbacks do still have some hopes for him as he sets the 3-2 to Tommy Pham. As Pham shoots one to the right side, this will go out of play. Again, Pham hitting over 400 his last 9 games as he's been on a tear.
What's going on, Jets Mess?
What's up, man?
Dodgers are only 2.5 back. Henry is better against right-handed batters. Excuse me.
Which is a little weird when you think about it, but I guess that's where he's most effective. Not a hard thrower as much. Here's a 3-2 again as Pham shoots one up to center field. Oh, and a diving play. Alec Thomas taking a hit away from Tommy Pham there to make it 2 away.
Here comes Francisco Lindor.
This was a good hit ball. I think Thomas actually stumbled here, but you could see him make the recovery and make the nice diving catch for the second out of this game. Very nice play there. Here's Lindor batting from the right side, the switch hitter, as he watches a fastball for a strike. Mets Nation is here. That's right. 17 homers and 56 ribbies for Lindor. The average is still only 224, but it has gotten better as Lindor bounces that curveball foul. He's quickly behind 0-2. As most of the games tonight are actually finishing up, as the Mets have just started. Here's the 0-2. That curveball bounces in the dirt. The Yankees are down 4-3. To any of the Yankee fans in the chat, got a home series against Baltimore.
Yep.
Some decent work from Vasquez, a homer by Volpe. So still a winnable game as they took the first two in their series. Here's the 1-2 to Lindor. As Lindor bounces that one to short, it's going to be a tough play as Lindor gets thrown out.
It's close play there, but I think they just got him. So that'll end the inning for the Mets.
Just got Lindor, and then Mets go down 1-2-3. You're a Yankees and a Mets fan, sure.
John, no, well, I'll wait for this because we're obviously in the introductory innings. But I was going to say, would you want to get a head start on the Immaculate Grid?
Oh, we got it. Maybe in the next one, we got to do it. We'll definitely do an Immaculate Grid. Armin, the one of the biggest Mets fans. What's up, my man? Thank you for joining. And our other co-host Alex saying we have a little surprise for when Mr. Leone if he comes in. And no, don't worry, he probably will. He knows I'm streaming tonight.
Yes.
You're asking, did I like Javi Baez? No, I did not.
Oh my God!
Dumb trade, giving up Pete Crow Armstrong to get him. Dumb trade. I killed it at the time. I still kill it today. Some other scores and games that are already finished. Houston winning over Colorado, so that's a big game for you. Tampa lost today, 8-4 from the Phillies. Boston beat Texas 4-2. Some of the more important games I'll read off. The Cardinals beat the Marlins 9-8. Again, like I said, the Yankees are down 4-3. The Braves winning another game again. So that's 10 out of the last 11 is actually they're winning. So there's that. The Minnesota is up 4-0 over Kansas City. San Diego and the Angels are tied at 2 as the Diamondbacks lineup is out. And some of the bigger news today, Trout is out 4 to 8 weeks with a broken wrist. And Yankees reliever Jimmy Cordero, is suspended for some domestic violence.
Yep. So I got to ask you, I know we're previewing the head series after this one, obviously going to San Diego. Who wins that series in San Diego? Because you think of two teams with very high payrolls, but incredibly disappointing.
I don't know. That's like a coin flip of who's just worse at that point. Sad to say, but it's true. It is sad.
Absolutely.
To say. Oh, we got ambulances on my. Yep, here we go. There's some cops. Yep.
Always a distraction, John. There's always something behind the scenes.
As Senga starts off, Geraldo Perdomo the ball. Perdomo probably deserving an all-star nod, but didn't get one, so a little disappointing. As Senga finally gets a strike in. Jets Turbulence Podcast is in.
Long time no see. Says got to bring the Mets back to the glory days of the 80s, Mr. Cohen. Bring back the hookers and the yayo back into the clubhouse.
Perdomo gets jammed there, and that'll fall through for a base hit on a jam shot.
Looks like there was no intent for grabbing that center field ball almost.
Exactly, yep. The jam shot as he's able to muscle it through center field. Not a bad pitch by Senga here as it went really inside on him. He just found an opening, though, for the first hit of this game. No, I do not have a warrant, okay? It's not for me. Anyone knows by now, every distraction goes through my house, all right, in my area. I don't know why. As here's the veteran Evan Longoria, who's having a decent season. Takes a fastball for a strike.
Longoria on the season hitting .250 with an OPS of 871. 11 homers, 22 RBIs. Not bad for somebody his age, John.
No, not at all. Not at all. Perdomo with good speed at the first base. Takes a big lead, but doesn't run. Longoria fouls that fastball away. 1-1. As Jacob says, Yankees are going to have to walk it off. Yeah.
Longoria in his last 7 games, 6 of 18, 333 batting average. He does better against the lefties, actually. He hits .221 against the righties, .281 against lefties.
As Senga goes for a pickoff on Perdomo, trying to keep him close.
Longoria going to be 38 this year.
As Armand giving me Trent Grisham nightmares again, as last year, as
Yeah.
he crushed the Mets. Thank you for that one, Armand. Here's the 1-1. As Longoria lines one right at Beatty. Back to first. Perdomo is safe.
Nice quick shot there right to Beatty, but obviously does not get the speedy Perdomo in time. John, can we also bring you back to the Connor Gillespie home run?
No.
Since I thought Armand brought up a great point. Let's just start with all the bad Mets memories. But regardless, do you think Longoria belongs in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so.
Take a look at his numbers.
I'd have to look. We have to look at the accolades, obviously.
As there's a base hit from the rookie Corbin Carroll. Perdomo taking a wide turn at second, but he'll hold there as the Diamondbacks youngsters are on base. Corbin Carroll probably the favorite to win National League Rookie of the Year this year, as we speak and as it stands. As this is just nice hitting, taking this pitch inside the other way.
Longoria is a 3-time All-Star, I just want to add. But a great piece hitting by Corbin Carroll as that pitch clearly was in on him just to get poked the bat. Opposite field hitting, good piece hitting there. Perdomo stays at second. What I was going to say about Longoria was he's a 3-time All-Star, a 1-time AL Rookie of the Year, 3-time Gold Glove Award, and just a little bit of mini awards, also a Silver Slugger. So I don't think he's due for a Hall of Fame appearance.
I don't think so. I think he falls short, but he didn't have a bad career. As here's the Diamondbacks power hitter, Christian Walker, having a very fine season at first base. Very good defensively, but also has a ton of power. As yesterday, he hit a moonshot to dead center, and Mets saw some of that display.
Walker made a career high last season in home runs with 36. He could very well match that this year.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 1-0 as Walker bounces one right up the middle. Lindor to McNeil onto first for the double play as the Mets get out of it. A 9-pitch first inning for Senga, although he gave up 2 hits. Still no runs in this game. We head to the second. All right, Luca, I think you know what time it is.
Mr. Ultimate Grid, we're doing obviously baseball, right? We got to do baseball.
Yeah, of course. It's baseball night. Yeah, we're doing baseball tonight.
All right. I'm going
Got our Immaculate Grid. All right, guys, if you want to help us out, we'll more than likely take it. We love the Immaculate Grid Challenge. We hope you have fun while you do it. So
now, to be completely fair, I did do it earlier this morning. But no. We could do different players. Obviously, I'm knowledgeable enough in baseball to do that. So I'm going to choose.
Well, don't tell me any of the players that you did.
No. Of course, I'm not going to do that. Let me just clear out my screens real quick.
The Marlins beat the Cards. Okay. Jacob saying Nick Ramirez, when you have a 2-run lead in your rookie at 78 pitches, killing, unfucking believable. Well, that's what happens. Although I wouldn't have expected Vasquez to go deep, but
right. But it's the purpose of winning a game.
No, yeah, no, I know. You're trying to win a series.
Typical Aaron Boone, but that's why I don't get hope. But anyways, we have the Cubs, the Cleveland Indians, 300 batting average for a season. Orioles, Mets, obviously your team, and the Seattle Mariners.
All right,
it makes sense while we're doing the grid because they have the Mets on it.
Yeah, so I'll do Cleveland and the Mets. We'll go. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Ahmed Rosario. Screw it.
Okay, I answered somebody different earlier, but if you want me to reveal that, I can.
Sue Rosario, 11%. Okay.
The one I answered earlier, I will just say is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do Mets Cubs. We could do. You know what? Screw it. Let's do Javi Baez.
Okay. My answer to that was also. Let me just pull it up. Javier Baez. My answer for this one earlier was actually Michael Givens.
Michael Givens. That is a name I have not heard in a while.
And he was a disaster for your team last year.
As Pete bounces one to short on the first pitch. Tough play for Ahmed, but he makes the long throw. All right, a 300 Mets hitter. You know what? Let's go John Oldroyd.
John Oldroyd?
Mm-hmm. I
actually picked Jeff McNeil.
2% for the Oldroyd. Wow. All right. All right. O's and Cubs. Let's do Jake Arrieta.
Okay, I actually picked Pedro Strop for this one.
Strop, okay. Jake Arrieta. Okay. As here's Starling Marte, who woke up yesterday, had a 3-run homer in yesterday's game. Shows bunt for ball 1. As yesterday, Marte crushed a breaking ball off Zach Davies to help get the Mets going. Here's the 1-0 to Henry to Marte as Marte shoots one foul. Orioles and Cleveland. Well, is this going to count? Are they doing Indians as well? Like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's the
okay.
whole franchise, but I just
Yeah.
want to ask one question: Is
Mhm.
Zach Allen pitching this series? I don't think he is, right?
I have to check tomorrow. I don't think he is. No, I think you're right. As
He
Marte shoots one off Christian Walker's glove, and Marte will get there safely. A hard hit ball that nothing Walker could have done. So a base hit to start for the first Mets hit. The O's and Guardians. Let's go with Jim Thome.
Okay, I actually for this one I picked Roberto Alomar earlier.
Okay. At Baltimore 300. Who hit 300 for the O's? Did Cedric Mullins ever hit 300 or no?
I'm not too sure, honestly.
I'm trying to think who hit 300 for them. As McNeil goes after a pitch, strike 1. Oh wait, what about the kid Mountcastle? He hit 300. The guy, I'm pretty sure I know he had a 300 season.
Don, this ride's on you.
Mm-hmm. He had a 300 season. Yeah.
0.5.
Right. There we go. Wow. The fact that I remember, because I remember looking at his stats. As Jacob says, 6'3", F my life. Okay. Seattle and a 300 season. Can we go Ichiro?
That's what I guessed earlier, and it is right.
All right. Okay. All right. 48%. That's fine though. As here's the 1-1 to McNeil, who's sort of hitting a little bit better over his recent stretch. McNeil slaps that one foul.
Can I add? I was going to ask one question about Mr. McNeil. Why do you think he's struggling? Do you think it's the inconsistent batting positions? Do you think it's the help around him?
I think it's just I think he's in his head too much. I think the analytics have kind of like hurt him this year, like most of the Mets hitters.
Because he's a singles hitter,
and that's not like he's trying to do too much. Daniel Berry in the chat saying, "What's up?" As McNeil flies one out to left center. Going back is Thomas, and he'll make the play for the second out. Marte actually challenging him. And he gets in there. He's out, though.
Did he keep it? I want to see if he kept his left hand on the bag. Marte's pointing to the Mets dugout saying, Marte's pointing to the Mets dugout saying, you got to challenge that.
Safe. I want to see this before we go to the grid. And hold it. We'll get back to the grid in a sec.
I do
want to. And the Mets will challenge the play. So Marte obviously thinking he's safe. The Mets do as well, as we're going to get a closer look as an aggressive move from Marte there as, running to second for the third out. But let's see. I think he's safe. Yeah, he kept his fingers on the bag. I think he's safe.
Yeah, I think they're going to overturn that.
That was a very aggressive and nice slide move from Marte. He made sure he get his left hand in there and avoid the tag. The Kerm helped me out, actually. Seattle and Cleveland. Carlos Santana. He's correct. Yep. He's correct on that. All right, Seattle and the Cubs. Who played for both of those teams? This is a tough one. I'm trying to think.
Kind of the one I answered earlier is a rarity score that'll probably help us. A rare one, but I'll let you try to figure it out first.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did Vogelback ever play for the Cubs? I know he played on Seattle. I don't know. Why did he play for the Cubs?
I want to say there's a possibility he did. I'm going to double check for you.
As the play is still under review, as we still got some time, taking a little bit of time.
Vogelback.
Here's the umpire's ruling. And he says it's not overturned. Oh,
what? Ooh,
wow!
That
Marte's in. How is that's bullshit? Come on, man. Wait.
What evidence do they have, though, that they can't overturn the call? I thought he was safe right
I
through and
thought he
through.
was safe. Come on, man. That's a terrible call.
Answer is no, John.
No. Okay.
Wait. Technically, yes, but not in the big leagues. He was drafted by the Cubs.
Oh, okay. All right. So we can't use that. Is there like a pitcher that I'm not thinking of?
Possibly. Again, I know one already, but I'm not going to say unless you want me.
Starter or a reliever that I'm like. Fernando Rodney. Was he ever a Cub?
I'll double check.
No.
Yes, he was. He was
Really?
a Cub.
Fernando Rodney's the answer then. I know he was on Seattle. I knew it. That's a
185.
180. That's pretty good. I like to give myself a round of applause for the 185 score.
You would never get. I don't think you'll guess the one that I answered.
Who for
when
which
I
one?
did-
That last one?
Yeah. I'm going to get the MLB screen up right now, guys. You'll never guess it. You'll be like, wow, I haven't heard of that guy in a while.
Is it a guy I definitely know?
I don't know if you definitely know him, but watching his baseball is longer than I have. You probably know the name.
Okay. Who is it?
Carlos Silva.
The name sounds familiar. What was he again?
Right-handed starting pitcher.
Oh, Silva. It does sound familiar. I don't remember who he played for though. The name does sound familiar. Jacob was screaming for a name. You heard it was Medina.
He was a Mariners pitcher. Kerm said Trigosage. Senga, 58% using the ghost fork. Single whiff rate on the single pitch.
The most in the MLB. As here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is having a fine season for Arizona. Has cooled off a little bit since the start. Still hitting 268 though.
Is Amir? I think he's been better than he was ever in Toronto.
No, I agree. Remember him and there's the nasty ghost fork. Him and it was what's his face, Gabriel Moreno that came over in the trade, and both have worked out pretty well so far for the Diamondbacks. So,
although a short sample size, he's hit 190 in June, 154 in July. Gurriel.
As Senga strikes him out on 3 pitches, got him with a 97 fastball inside for the first down the second inning.
Had him guessing twice. He had the ghost fork on strike 2. You had the fastball going up and in on strike 3. So good pitch selection there by Francisco Alvarez and Kodai Sengas for the first out.
Just a pitcher overmatching a hitter in that scenario. As here's Jake McCarthy. A lot of speed for McCarthy as he shows a bunt, but Senga looks like he threw the curveball.
McCarthy hitting 253 on the season with a 321 on-base percentage, 689 OPS, 2 homers, 11 RBIs with 17 stolen bases. So this team does bring a lot of speed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Carroll, Perdomo's got speed. McCarthy's got speed. Gurriel's decent speed. Like they got some runners on this team, some athletes for sure. As here's the 1-1. The ghost fork just misses 2-1.
Somebody said on Twitter, this is a Mets fan, fire all the umpires, fire all of them. They're disgusting, vile stew next Tuesdays.
I just don't know how you call Marte out there. Like, I'm sorry. He beat the tag. He avoided the tag, kept his finger on the base, and they still somehow said out. I just want to see the game called fairly, but when you
I understand.
it's ridiculous. As McCarthy bounces that one foul, 3-2 count.
See, the thing is, there's 2 instances. There's calls confirmed, there's call stands, which said call stands. Call confirmed means there was no evidence where there's clear. It was a clear signal call that he was, out. Call stands means we couldn't find any evidence, which is weird.
Okay. As that 3-2 is bounce foul from McCarthy. I remember Alex talking about McCarthy as a possible left field target.
Boy, we could have fucking needed him.
Yeah,
especially at the top of the order.
He's not a bad player. He's a lot of speed, good defense. Here's the 3-2 again as McCarthy shoots that one foul as we do it again.
And I also got to bring up a little note here. This Diamondbacks team managed by Torey Lovello, he said, he used to be a very laid back manager back in the day when he really started with the Cardinals, but not the Cardinals. I'm sorry, the Diamondbacks before they started to rebuild with the kids and all. And I'll mention after this next pitch a little
Here's
more.
a 3-2 fouled again. As
Good at
McCarthy
bat by
staying alive.
McCarthy. Good at bat by McCarthy, but the other thing is he was very laid back in his first years as manager, obviously with the guys like Goldschmidt and all that, and Lavallo was talking about how he was potentially on the hot seat, and he said, "You know what? I'll say it after this next
As
pitch."
McCarthy goes down on strikes, got him.
Is that the Ghost Fork?
Yes, it is. It is the Ghost
Phenomenal.
Fork.
But the thing was with Lavallo, he obviously heard somewhere that he was potentially on the hot seat or whatever. I think this was last year or the year before, and he's like, you know what? I'd rather get fired when I hold guys accountable. I need to start doing that. And he has. And look what his team's doing now.
Yeah. No, I really like this Diamondbacks team as a sleeper team coming. I didn't know they'd be this good. I didn't know they'd be anything to where they are, where they're 2.5 games over the Dodgers. The Padres were tough coming into the season. The Giants are having a good year, but they've been the team. As Carson Kelly bounces one to Beatty, and that will retire the side. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Senga as he puts out the Diamonds 1-2-3 as we head to the top of the third. Remember the Diamondbacks, they were a sleeper young team. I liked Carroll a lot.
Right.
Perdomo's had a very unexpected season, but he's been very solid. Should have been. You could have argued he should have been an all-star this year.
Right, of course.
Having a fine season. Gurriel coming over Toronto, like we said. And then the starting pitching, Zach Gallen has returned to his form. You got Merrill Kelly, who I think is injured right now, but
still got Ketel Marte.
Yeah, Ketel Marte, a veteran on this team. So, a lot of good stuff for the Diamondbacks. And again, you guys are young out here, so it looks like the future's bright as well, especially if you're winning. Jets Turbulence, thank you. We hope everyone loves listening to us. All right, we appreciate all the support that everyone gives.
Marte, you could have argued he had an all-star season this year, despite having a little bit of back injury. 285, 15 homers, 44 RBIs.
I was going to argue that he was a snub. I thought he had a better season than Arcia, but which I was looking through some of the snubs, and I'm like, really, because I always have to think who is he going to replace?
Right, of course.
Like some of the guys that I thought should have made it. Wander Franco, I thought was the biggest snub. If I'm being honest, that dude
he actually just remade the team. Actually,
I think because Trout got injured, that's why he's on there now.
That's fair. They also added was it George Kirby as well?
Yeah, from the Mariners. I forgot there was another.
And starter. Rodriguez as well.
Julio, I thought he's had a down season, but it could make sense. I know Seattle had the representative Castillo at first because he's been phenomenal, as of course.
Right.
As Alex likes to say, should have been a Yankee.
Tell me that.
No, I know you agree with him. I know. As here's Alvarez, who homered in yesterday's game. 4th in rookies for homers now for Alvarez on the season. 14 on the year as he shoots that one to right field. But McCarthy right there, as he didn't have to move too many steps for the first out. Okay. Is that a cat?
Yeah, itching.
Which one is that one?
Mr. Simon, who rolled out of my bed. We're under
Simon?
the bed, say.
Is that's the black cat, right?
Yeah. So who is up for the Mets now? It's Mr. Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty, who's done much better of recent, too. Nearly hitting 250 on his rookie season. As Beatty accidentally fouled that one off. Meant to do a little check swing. Jacob says Yankees need to take the series tomorrow. Yeah, it would be a good series to take. You take 3 out of 4 from Baltimore. I don't think really any Yankee fans can complain about that one.
Right.
Who's on the hill tomorrow, actually? Is it Cole? As
Probably.
Beatty shoots one the other way. Going back is Carroll, and he recovers to make the catch.
Beautiful play there.
Solid hit ball.
Running on the warning track.
Man, that was just I got to give it to Carroll there. I don't think Beatty could have done anything different. As wow, he looks very fast even in the outfield. Kerm says Carlos Estevez got snubbed. I agree on that one too. When I looked at it, I thought Estevez should have been over Kenley Jansen as a reliever. But yeah, just a nice play. As Mark Cannon, the number 9 hitter, is up, hitting .245 on the season. It's done a little better.
It is Sevy tomorrow, Brad says.
Sevy.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's a good old-fashioned roll of the dice and flip of the coin.
More like the roll 1 dice against 7. As Henry misses on that off speed. Ball 1 to him. Brad, what's up, my man? Calling me feeble, okay? And Luca, and he's saying Sevy tomorrow. Here's the 1-1 to Canna. That pitch misses low and away. 2-1. Luca, I did want to bring it up because I mentioned it a little earlier as some of the bigger news of the day for baseball. But can I get your initial thoughts on the Jimmy Cordero suspension?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I really can't comment on it, but obviously a loss for the Yankee bullpen. He's been more consistent of late, but next man up, should I say? But obviously, domestic violence and sexual misconduct and all that stuff has no place in the game of baseball. Obviously, that's his personal life, but still, it has no place for people like that.
No, I get it, and we'll make more comments after this. 2-2 right here to Canna. As Canna shoots one foul. And then Alex brought up the point because he talked about it with Herman. And you wonder, how are they going to, react to when Cordero does come back? I'm really curious, actually, because you said Chapman doesn't get it. Herman gets a lot of crap for it. But I wonder what they're going to say about Cordero as the 2-2 again, as that's away and misses.
Listen, there are Yankee fans that still don't forgive Domingo Herman. But, I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Everybody has a right to their opinion, but some people are a little too vengeful.
Yeah. Here's the 3-2. As Canna actually works a walk, as the Mets have their second base runner of the night.
Here comes Brandon Nimmo.
You see, my issue on the matter is I don't understand how people are so vengeful on the steroids and stuff.
Right.
But they'll treat that worse than someone getting hit.
Right.
Abused.
They play God.
Right. How does and don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating that players do it as Nimmo steps in, takes first pitch strike. Don't you feel that Fernando Tatis gets treated worse than Herman or Chapman?
Yeah, to a certain extent. As Brandon Nimmo, his average with runners on base this year, I should say, for runners on first, 321 with 2 outs here.
As Nimmo skies one to center, should be playable for Alec Thomas. And that's the final out. We head to the bottom of the third. One walk in the inning, no hits, still no score. Brad said, "What has Cordero actually done?"
He's been a solid reliever, but I'm not going to say he was a superstar.
Bate is shaping up to be the next Houston.
Baltimore. He's talking about the Orioles.
Sorry.
There's not too far off with that, I guess.
Baltimore's got a solid young team. I mean, it's kind of a wash if you guys split the series, just because especially you took the first 2, and also Baltimore's ahead, so you could really, hopefully gain some ground on them. But Baltimore's, they got the kids coming up. I think Rutschman's all world. Mountcastle's got power.
They just called up one of their prospects the other day, right?
Cowser, right?
Yeah.
Who got a hit tonight? Who got a hit? A guy that's and they got Westberg that came up recently. And then they got Wells on the hill, and they got, about Cano and Bautista in the pen. But, they still got more kids coming up. That kid Jackson Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So
plenty more where that came from, and they're going to get plenty of time. What's going on? Anthony Garcia, he says,
"Sup, man?
Luca and John.
Thank you for joining us tonight for some late night baseball."
Obviously, some of you guys are probably just coming in from the Yankee game, but we're just going to inform you that Monday, July 10th, 8:30 p.m., we're going to do our first half Mets stream evaluation. We're going to have some Mets writers on from SB Nation and all, talking about what has went wrong for the Mets, what can go right for the Mets in the second half, and what trade deadline targets can they look at. So that should be a lot of fun.
As Senga takes the bottom of the third.
Michelle Margot, I've never seen her before.
She's like on like the SNY for like the night show, like the Geico Sports Night.
Yep.
But she also does like reporting on the side too. Kerm says Grayson Rodriguez needs to step it up. He's still a kid. You know, kids got to learn. I feel like when rookies in baseball, as Nick Ahmed takes a strike, you know, not everyone's the same. Some guys take a few years to get ready. Some guys are ready right away. As Ahmed looked badly fooled there.
Ahmed's been a Diamondback for a while.
Yeah, he's one of the veterans on this team. Brad says Mets recap. They're shit. End of the story. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it, but we'll have the full breakdown and whatnot, Brad.
Full analysis.
We got to expand on that answer.
Yes.
As here's the 0-2 from Senga to Ahmed. Ahmed struggled at the plate this year. He fouls that fastball off, got jammed and fouled it back. Jacob says, wow, nice pull, Luca. That's big time.
Thank you, Jacob.
The 0-2 again to Ahmed. As bounces the forkball. Actually got a piece of it. Foul.
I think Frank the Tank was ripping on Marte on Twitter for going for that big play at second.
Oh, shut up, man. Like, seriously. Oh, he was safe. Then they just called him out.
He's like, why are the Mets challenging? It's, again, this is why.
He was safe.
No. I know. I completely agree with you. I'm just saying this reinforces the theorem or whatever of why the diehard Mets fans is not like Frank the Tank, because he just reinforces the negative. Even though Mets fans have a lot, like the diehards have a lot.
I agree. Look, but a lot of times he's right. And as Anthony Garcia says, short recap, hashtag Frank was right. He's right on some stuff, but like sometimes he just takes it to another level. I'm like, okay, man.
I mean, that's what, at the end of the day, I mean, you're not wrong. But like when you're known for being a certain way and people like really cling on to that, he'll get there. Like he's gonna keep being negative.
I commend him. Like he's a great personality. Like great for Barstool.
Right, of course.
As Ahmed gets a piece of that one, bounces it to Beatty, and Beatty the long throw just got Ahmed. Ahmed with some decent speed coming down the line as Alonso had to go upstairs for that ball.
Just got to see if he was on the bag. I'm pretty sure he was.
We'll see again.
That is Jeffrey.
That is a very nice play from Pete, actually. Nice extension. What's up, Jeffrey? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, there's like, you can be positive at some points. You could say you don't have to slam the team all the time. That's right. Part of being a fan. You just got to be objective about it.
Here's Alec Thomas, who's kind of struggled. Diamondbacks had a lot more hopes for him.
He's not one of their better youngsters. Jacob was saying safe.
I don't think he was safe. I think he was out there.
Yeah, it didn't look like his foot was off the bag. It looked like he was just still holding on to that corner. Although I would have to double check, obviously. But
here's Thomas. Oof, 97. Thomas looked overmatched there.
Blown right by him. Count is now 1-2. 97 on the gun. Does anyone know what Cordero actually did to get the suspension? Domestic abuse, child abuse, and sexual assault. That's all I know. We don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, they didn't release the details, Brad. Oh, man. There's the third guy.
Yes, I'm here supporting the Diamondbacks. Yes, got the red colors on.
Oh, just hop off now.
I mean, I could always eject him, but no, I'm not going to do that.
Here's the 1-2. As Thomas bounces that one right to McNeil for another ground ball out.
Okay, so looks like my Apple charger is being weird.
Jacob says, any chance John is Frank's grandson? He already has grandkids? At
I think
48?
that's A, number one. B, you have to assume that like Frank has kids, which I don't think he does.
I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Yeah, no, literally.
Not even my worst enemy.
Brad says curse in the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Here's
that's right.
Perdomo.
I am the curse.
Perdomo leading back off for the Diamondbacks as Senga's gone through the order for the first time. Perdomo hit a jam shot for his first hit of this ball game. Here's the 1-0. Perdomo bounces that one foul.
By the way, shouts to everybody in the chat. I forgot to address everybody. My grand entrance. Jacob, Anthony, Brad, Jeffrey, all you guys. Shouts to you guys. Thank you for being here. I'll answer your question, Jacob, after this pitch because I'm actually right in line with John's TV.
Mm-hmm. No, a lot of people here to support tonight. Kerm's here. Jets Turbulence was here.
Even if you're not a Mets fan, we're here to talk. We're here to have a lot of fun.
Despite the fact that it's past 10 o'clock in the middle of the week, screw it.
Yes.
Screw it. Perdomo is set. Senga deals. And Perdomo gets blown away on a 98, or he might have tipped it into the glove. And it's the 2-2. Senga's been going upstairs and elevating his fastball, but he's also setting up the ghost fork as got him with a breaking ball.
Nice.
What a nasty pitch.
Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner.
Third strikeout in the game for Kodai is he has looked phenomenal to start.
Now, if the Mets bats would wake up for John's sake,
would be nice. We could get some. We could.
Brad, LOL.
Oh my
God, Brad.
It would be Brad to go there, but
yeah.
To answer, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit, which I can do because StreamYard allows me. I gotta answer Jacob's question.
Yep. Jeffrey says, I found out yesterday Will Smith of the Los Angeles Dodgers, their catcher, played over Newport for college.
Is that
accurate? I don't know.
No. I was saying, is that Will Smith or the other guy? I don't know. I forget who their backup is.
Actually don't remember, if I'm being quite honest.
Oh, what does John remember?
A lot, actually.
Brad, if Brad's recent comment, I'm just gonna.
Brad, you are making me laugh, my man. That's pretty funny.
But to answer Jacob's question, as I fix the format of this game day a little bit.
My God.
What was I gonna say?
Brad really went there too.
I can't say I'm surprised though.
No, I'm not either. I'm just saying.
Then again, too, it's like, is he like wrong?
No, I don't think he's wrong. Alex, did you see the immaculate grid I did to start?
I did not.
The rarity score, remember Brian said it had to be he gets in the 190s. The rarity score, 185.
Wait, it has to be in the 190s?
No, he said like that's what he was getting.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm beating Brian's score, I don't know. This is pretty good. That's pretty
good.
Well,
on next commercial, I'd like to see if I could solve one like personally myself, but again, we'll get back to the game. And I gotta get these questions. I adjust this. I'm just gonna do it as I'm adjusting this because I want everything to fit in. Jacob, it was good, but I will also tell you that there is a vlog coming out tomorrow at 6 p.m. So it's a long one, but it's a good one.
You'll see what I tried for the first time at Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the 0-2 to the fam. Henry has pitched very solid. The Mets have struggled against lefties, as that off speed, the changeup is low.
Okay, so two things real quickly. Thank you, Just Mess. He does give us a reminder here. So we must have gained another subscriber because we're now at 1.24K, which is that. Shout outs to Bifer, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, please correct me.
Fam shoots one up the middle for a base hit as he leads off the fourth here with a single as he continues his hot streak. Jacob says, "I think He thinks that I scared Crackle Nuts."
Yeah, you know what? Let's blame John.
Okay, I didn't. Why am I the one to blame?
Because when in doubt, it's always your fault.
No, it's not.
Jets vs. Mets. Let me tell you something. You're gonna love some of the content we have about Aaron Hicks. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna zip my lips.
Here's Lindor now, 0 for 1. Takes a strike.
Because it's one for the ages tomorrow.
He said you cheered Hicks. Yeah, I'm sure they gave him a lot of congratulations for him.
We did. We did. Oh, you know what? Let me throw this in there. Let me throw this in there as well because
here's the 0-1 to Lindor.
Let's see.
That fastball is upstairs, 1-1.
If you guys haven't already, I'm going to put this in the chat. We're now on TikTok. I'm going to do some maneuvering with the username shortly, but put our first TikTok out yesterday. Got over 800 views.
Not bad.
Which was live from, well, not live from the stadium, but we got content from the stadium. We decided to put it on there, and yeah.
I just want to say also, we got Jakey Bakey 7395. Let's go Mets in the chat. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hit the like buttons if you haven't already subscribed as well. Zach Wilson's mom was also viral on Instagram again.
Oh, brother. Do I even want to? Do I even want to look? If it's not the Mets,
is it a slow? Is it a
slow? Someone else.
Is it a slow news day?
Could be.
Because
she's talking about Zach, I think, wanting to live in Brentwood, Tennessee.
Okay, so let him go live there. Have fun. Okay? Seriously.
Tennessee needs a quarterback.
Sure. As Lindor bounces 1 to third, no play at second, and they get Lindor at first. Lindor advances the runner as that's the first out of the inning.
The Yankees officially lose?
Yes.
Okay.
6-3, I think it was.
Who pitched in ninth? Because I remember I left for shower. It was like 4-3, and then 2 runs were given up in the ninth.
I barely caught on because I barely cared.
I could check for you.
I have it. Ian Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booyah, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining us. As this brings up Pete Alonso, always a power threat. Announced today that him and Julio Rodriguez will be in the home run derby for round 1.
You know, I have to say something. By the way, shouts to Booyah. John doesn't remember this, but I have this legitimate video. Jets vs. Mets literally called Zach Wilson not being ready last year. And we were very skeptical of his opinion. His take. And then obviously we all saw what happened. So
does anybody know when he said it, first of all?
I think he said it in like July. Like I remember I was doing some clips in 2022 and I'm like, wait a second. He said this. So credit to Jets vs. Mets. Does Zach
when you're Wilson's, right, you're right.
Mom out. I hear. I'm never. No, I'm not going after Zach Wilson's mom. Thank you,
Brad. I can't with you tonight.
Red's he's been on a roll.
Pete shoots one, breaks the bat to the right side, as this will be foul.
Tailing foul.
Good pitch to hit, but
I would just like to add, this is not going to be on the vlog tomorrow, so I just want to add this in. Security actually was in my section yesterday, probably because of me.
Yeah, don't worry, it's my fault though.
No, I mean,
I can't even say that I was yelling anything that outrageous.
There's a few F-bombs and that's it. But to be fair, I got a looks from that miserable bastard. That's what he was, because he just had a puss on his face the entire time.
And most people do. Here's the 2-2.
I made the 5 people in front of me leave.
Fouled away.
And the thing was, like, this couple, like, this was what, bottom of the 8th inning, and the people already in front of us already left. So they were moving to the end of the aisle in front of us.
Hold up. Did the bat almost hit Fam, or did it hit Fam? Holy crap.
It nearly did.
Wow.
The shard.
Jesus. Here's the 2-2. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Luca.
What I was going to say was, like, obviously the people in front of us left. This couple, they moved across the row in front of us to move to the end of the aisle, and security, the same assholes, like, oh, you got to move down 2 seats. Like, what difference does it make?
I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Is that fastball misses? Pete works a 3-2 count. And to answer Armin's question, yes, I did see the Derby matchups. For anyone who doesn't know, I actually had the list. I was looking at it. It's Lewis Robert against Adley Rutschman, Pete Alonso versus the J-Rod Show, Mookie versus Guerrero Jr., and Adolis Garcia against Rosarina. So that's your home run derby set. Alonso pops one up behind the plate, and that should be the second out as Kelly puts him away.
Should be.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like they were checking out free real estate. They were checking out real estate in Tennessee. Those Wilsons.
Well, like Jets mess comment, don't let the door hit your over.
I was channeling my inner Killer Joe. I mean, I guess you could say that, but as I said before, I wasn't yelling. The worst I got was when Cabrera missed that fly ball because I'm an outfielder. Okay, I was an outfielder in high school. You don't do that, especially for the fact the Yankees have outfield issues, and tonight they had a big outfield issue, and
as Marte gets intentionally walked.
Like I'm gonna be completely fair. And I don't mean to hijack with the stories, but like I was more mad at the Cabrera error than the Hicks home run.
Pham going for third. He's safe.
Yeah, he's in there.
As Marte moves up to second, they pull off the double steal.
Let's see what McNeil can do with 2 outs here. I'm going to pull up his average with that situation. McNeil, I'm going to pull up his splits right now for the current situation. With 2 outs, McNeil.
I'm going to remove the game day for a sec, Luca, just so I could readjust it.
Okay, he's hitting 270. He's hitting 272 with 2 outs. I just want to add that.
As McNeil fooled on the breaking ball there.
Nice pitch.
McNeil flied into the double play as a questionable call on the ump as Marte tried moving a base, even though he was clearly safe.
He's hitting 270 with 2 outs, but with runners on second and third, he's hitting 111.
As McNeil fouls that one off. Fouled it. As McNeil usually good with runners in scoring position, but not this year. Not the case as he has been in the past.
He's channeling his inner DJ LeMahieu. 2 more likes to 10, guys. We appreciate you being here. We already got 18 votes on the poll. 39% of the chat says the Mets are going to take this series. 61% say D-backs, which really should not be a shocker.
I'd be surprised if we stole 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks. They're a good team. As here's the 0-2 to McNeil.
Yeah, but so
as he bounces one to second, and this will retire the side. Oh, come on, man. You got to have a better at-bat than that.
Got 2 more comments to assess in the chat, and then Luke, maybe if you want to pull up an immaculate grid for me. Uncharacteristic of McNeil, usually more reliable with men and
in the past in his career, he has been. He's just having a really down season. Really down.
I don't know why.
John, it's going to be. I think we can pull this off. I just want to say because this is on my iPad. I got a complete. I did an NBA immaculate grid today, and I got different. I pulled it up again, but I've got completely different teams now.
Oh,
so
okay.
I haven't answered this grid. I think through AirPlay I can put this on the computer, but
we got to do it. We got to do it then. If it's new teams, Luca, we got to do it. Come on now.
Yeah, Luca.
Okay, so
such a bully.
Listen, I'm not the only one to call him that, and I wasn't the first one nor the last one.
Let's see with the AirPlay. Okay, just give me 1 second. Again, I got to accept the permission, so just got to give me 1 second here.
Let's see. We got 2 more likes to 10.
Are you guys, Alex? Are you able to see my screen in the background? Yes or no?
No.
Did anyone see the way the Cardinals lost tonight?
No.
Oh my God! Was
it feeble?
Dude, there was a comebacker to the pitcher. They're up 9-8, and he threw it over the lollipop throw. Threw it over the first baseman's head. The Marlins scored 2 in the bottom of the ninth to win it.
Oh, that team is.
That really sums up their season.
I feel bad for our buddy Jeff Nelson, who's in the chat from time to time. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, his team is just having a rough go. That's a rough way to lose, man.
Just give me 1 second, Alex. I'm going to put on the airplay just right now.
Shout out to our main man, someone who hasn't been here in a while, TD. What is up?
Jeez, bro.
What's up, man?
You haven't been here in a while. Alex, do you see my screen in the background now?
I do. You're gladly missed, TD, I must say.
We love you, bro. You've graced us with our presence, and we're gladly appreciating it.
Longoria quickly falls behind 0-2.
All right. Just let me know, Alex, when you're going to pull it up because I have it all set.
I'll make it next commercial. That way we have some time.
Gotcha.
It is going good. And MH pops in. So we got the whole gang back together.
Struck Longoria out. Bounce gets behind Alvarez. Slides. Throw on to first. And they get him.
A little bit of a strong throw. Great dig by Alonso. You'd like to see that better picked by Alvarez, but then Mets get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's the fourth strikeout for Kodai Senga. As technically, that's a strikeout.
A strikeout.
Nice athletic recovery here from Alvarez. I got to say, that's a nice slide. And then Alonso with his second nice play at first, I might add. MH says, Mets, let's go. No tanking in baseball. Play ball. Get the cola out.
Don't get the no.
The cola. No. Here's Corbin Carroll who had a base hit on his first plate appearance.
We're Pepsi people here. And this is
rookie hitting 295 with a 939 OPS, 18 homers and 46 RBIs. This man is just having a phenomenal rookie season. Also one of the better stolen base machines in the league.
If anything, MH, I'm in D-backs red. So,
Alex, we couldn't have just traded for one of these outfielders, right?
No, of course not. TD says, what's the likelihood that Marte gets moved at the deadline? If so, who?
I don't know if he gets moved. I really don't. Just because he doesn't have 1 year left. And I know the Mets are really content on having a strong team for 2024. So I don't know.
How much is he getting paid per?
I'd have to check the contract again. You want to look it up?
Yeah.
As Carroll fouls off the 98 mile-an-hour fastball.
Okay, so 4 years.
Jake saying Alonso looking flexible. Yeah, the dude is looking flexible, man.
So he's got approximately 2 years left on his contract. He played 2022 and 2023. After this, he's got 24 and 25. To do the total numbers, he's getting paid about $19.5 million per
and he struck him out. 99 mile-an-hour fastball. Senga. Last three hitters struck out. K number 5 for Senga. As this is a nice fastball that ran away. Oof. Beautiful.
Did Luca disappear?
I'm still here, just adjusting.
I think he's breaking up another cat fight.
No, I'm still here. Trust me, I would have muted.
Mm-hmm.
After this pitch, I'm going to get to an interesting comment by our buddy Armand. Jacob says, John, are you working tomorrow?
I got some stuff going in my personal life, which I'm not going to discuss, but I'll be working again soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
As here's Christian Walker, 0 for 1 tonight. Has had a very nice start to his career in Arizona, having another fine season.
Armand says, SNY earlier today asked Sal, who would you rather have, Corbin Carroll or Francisco Alvarez? And he said, Alvarez. See, that's not where I... Listen, again, Alvarez is... As an outsider, I like Alvarez. But, I mean, Corbin Carroll.
Right now? I mean, right now, obviously, you would say Carroll.
And it's not like the Mets have outfield prospects or anything else, because, like, you do have Parada in the system.
You know what's funny? You know what's the real funny thing? I know that was just a really dumb comment from Mr. Licata. I get it, Armin. He's not smart. I understand. Not everyone was blessed, and I thank my mother and my father for this. Not everyone's blessed to have a brain like me. Not everyone's blessed to have a brain like Alex and Luca. As Christian Walker draws a walk to get on base here with 2 outs. But didn't this man say you can't play the kids?
Yeah, he was
Am I
talking.
crazy? Am
Yeah,
I crazy?
no,
You
you
got
weren't
that
crazy
up
because
there,
he said that in May because he was talking about you spent this much on payroll, you got to play
Yeah.
the guys.
Don't play the kids though. But okay, I'd rather have
literally
my
could
kid
go in the
over the
Yankees'
National League
way.
Rookie of the Year.
That literally could go in the Yankees' way. Oh yeah, no, you shouldn't bring up Peraza. You should just play Donaldson. That's that argument. That doesn't make any sense.
No, all right, TD. I understand catcher's harder to find. I get it, but I'm not taking away from this kid Carroll. I can't say that Alvarez is having a better season. Don't get me wrong. I'm not angry. I think Alvarez is having a fine season as Walker actually takes off for second, that's his 5th stolen base of the season. But you can't tell me that this kid Carroll isn't the real deal. He might be the fastest player in baseball, and he's going to be one of the best in the game for a while. This is just his rookie season. So, as here's the 0-2 to Gurriel, and he struck him out right down the pipe, 97 miles an hour. Kodai Senga is dealing right now as we head to the 5th. No score. 2 giant goofballs. What up? Thank you for joining us. We appreciate when you're here, man.
I also want to say before we get to the grid, Carroll's a left fielder, right? So you would obviously take him as an upgrade over Tommy Pham and Mark Canha in left field.
I mean, yeah, of course, but I'm not even thinking obviously the Diamondbacks are not getting rid of him. But yeah, of course, I'm sure he's fast enough to learn a new position at center field or right field if we needed it there. But of course, Carroll's one of the guys. If you ask me who I'd start a franchise with, I mean, he'd probably be in the top 30 picks, maybe.
Right, of course.
20. He's young and he's having a fine rookie. Who wouldn't want to bet on this kid's future?
A few things before we get to the grid. Those men left stranded may bite us later in the inning. Let's build on Sanga's strong outing. Luca must be thrilled that Obi Toppin got moved.
Not exactly.
Shouts to 2 giant goofballs. By the way, guys, they're 10 subscribers away from 100, so would appreciate if you guys go over there and go subscribe.
Yeah, go.
TD says, I totally agree, and don't get me wrong, I love Carroll. He's insane, going to be awesome player for a long time.
See, at least TD, you made some sense in what you're pointing. You didn't just flat out say, I'd rather have Alvarez than Carroll. Licata's a moron. All right?
Yes,
good question, Jacob. Where is Sonia?
The only thing he'd be good is to use his bald, shiny head so I can look in the mirror to floss my teeth, all right? That's the only thing he could be useful for.
But I also recognize Alvarez is a year younger and he bats. He's had 85 at-bats less than Carroll, which I think plays a disparage in the numbers. It was a good point. And speaking of, Francisco Alvarez is actually up.
He flied to right his first at-bat on the first pitch he saw. 14 homers on the year for Alvarez, and this is what the Mets should expect. He's a power-hitting catcher. He is not an average hitter. He's a power hitter, but he's learning also. So,
yeah, if he could play defense, I mean,
as Alvarez flies one or pops it up, Christian Walker should have plenty of room in foul territory for the first out of the inning.
Corbin Carroll is an all-star, right?
Yeah, he made it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he made it. Was he a starter? Did he get voted in as a starter? I think he was. Or am I wrong on that?
Possibly.
I don't remember I don't remember anymore between starters and reserves. I just know I see
John not remembering anything.
Okay, relax. Relax.
John, I'll check for you. I'll save your day.
Luca's being the hero today. You know what? Like I say with Joey Chestnut.
He was an all-star. He's an all-star. But let me check his starter.
Do not compare my brother to Joey Chestnut.
No, I'm not making the comparison. I'm just saying not all heroes wear capes, my guys.
Please don't put him in that category.
As he swings through the curveball over there.
Jacob says Luca had a quickie with Swift. TD says,
ha ha ha. It's funny.
But one thing you can't teach is speed, so that's a piece of Carroll's game that I love.
I agree. He might be the fastest player. I mean, he's up there with Trey Turner and Esteury Ruiz, Acuna. Those are the fastest guys. But
Yeah.
John versus Chestnut Tender. I would lose in a heartbeat, and I wouldn't even want to try to win that. That's not even
Yeah,
Carol-
I mean,
That's like a lose situation for me. Here's the
Carol-
2-1 to Beatty, as I almost hit him 3-1.
Carroll is an all-star starter.
Yeah, figured.
Let's see. So apparently Licata and Febo are brothers. Don't know.
Whoa, Brad. That's you owe me an apology. Is Beatty they go inside again? He almost got hit. It does take the walk. Brad, I'm gonna need an apology from that one. That was pretty mean.
So
Yeah, John being called like a sibling to Licata is like a dire insult to him.
That's disgusting, man. Come on. Brad, I've been respectful to you. We don't have to use bad language now.
Didn't he also say that you might be like Frank's grandson?
I'd rather be Frank's grandson than Sal Licata's
No,
brother.
Jacob said that.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather have that.
Shouts to Jason Spitzberg in the chat. What's going on, Jason?
What's up, man?
Any relation to Evan Spitzberg?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But if you guys haven't, if you're new here, just make sure to hit the subscribe button. Give us a like, shout out as well on any social media. Tell your mother, your father, brother, sister, grandkid, cat, ex, dog, your teacher, your student, whatever.
I mean, that would be, I guess, in that case, that'd be the only time I would want to text any of my exes. But carrying on.
You think I want to text my ex? No.
It's just essential to the point.
I'm winning. I'm a winner.
Yes, we're all winners here.
I'm a winner.
I also got this. I don't know why I got this yesterday at the game yesterday.
I'm still confused as to what it is.
Some random dude in a fedora gives Luca a autograph of him in a fedora. Like,
why did you even take it?
That's my question. It's like it's all them. It's like all them dudes that sell like the albums like on the street.
Yeah, don't even take it next time.
I would have ripped it up right. I don't care. I would have ripped it up right in front of him.
I would have just took out a pen and just signed my autograph and gave it to him.
The thing is, I was in a bit of a crowd as we were exiting the seats yesterday, and he was just, oh shit. Give me a second.
The cat fell from the bed.
I hear him.
So there's that.
No. The reason I had to leave is because she jumped down from the edge of the bed to the dresser, and she kind of fell down and slipped off, so I had to help her up because she is not exactly the youngest cat, but she's fine now. But I was going to say, like, he just handed it to me. No, it wasn't him personally. It was his friends just handed it to me and walked away.
Bro, and this random-ass dude, maybe he was a friend of theirs or whatnot. I'm walking out of the stadium talking to Sean. Random dude pats me on the back and smiles. I'm like...
The guy's name is, I think, Gabe McLaughlin.
Yeah. Whatever. FIBA was created when Frank took...
All right, Brad, I don't think we can no longer be friends right now. This is pretty rude.
Tell Luca cats before they wrestle again. This is also a good question from
As
TV.
Canna draws a 3-2 walk, and the Mets have 2 walks in the inning.
Is that a second walk of the day?
That is.
McLaughlin.
To answer your question, I'd say Ottavino just because he's the hardest probably to get rid of. I feel like the other 2 relievers do have more value. So, but I could see all 3 being gone before the deadline. I could.
With this guy, first of all, Brent Strom is actually the pitching coach, former Astro, Astros pitching coach. The guy in his profile has quotes. This is a quote: "Life's a beach, and then you drive."
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Who? Okay.
This guy probably has like less than 500 followers.
You're actually right on that. Only less than 500. He's actually.
I was going to say less than 50.
No, he's at 485. And he.
What's his goal in life?
To sell autographs? Duh.
He does have like autographs. He does have a fraction of his stories dedicated to his Instagram stories dedicated to NASCAR.
All right, I mean, at least he's got a path.
I wouldn't think that. But
maybe he's a NASCAR driver in the future.
Yeah, maybe Maybe Sean will root for him.
I know Sean's a big he's a big NASCAR fan. Here's the 1-0 to Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 tonight, as he takes that fastball low. As Henry is a little all over the place here in this fifth inning. Had some good control earlier, but starting to lose his command a little. As Nimmo working the count. 80 on second, Cannon at first, as that pitch is blowing inside. 3-0 to Nimmo.
Who's on deck?
That would be Mr. Oh my God, Pham. The Mets' hottest hitter. So,
and one of the better hitters against lefties too.
Yeah. Here's the 3-0 to Nimmo, and he takes the fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Good pitch there, as Nimmo obviously had to take.
John, I got to ask you a serious question. Who's more useful, Daniel Vogelbach or Tyler Naquin?
Naquin. Here's the 3-1. As Nimmo, why did he swing at that pitch, man? That was ball 4. It pops it to third. As Longoria puts it away.
I actually disagree. I don't think that was ball 4, but I do agree with you at why he was swinging at that, because Henry has been a little bit all over the place, especially on the lefty.
He's not a ball hitter, though, either.
No. I know. I'm just speaking on the basis of this guy's given up at least a walk or 2 in the inning, and he's been a little bit all over the place with his command and control. So it would just be better to take a strike and then wait for the 3-2 pitch. Could be potentially
Jesus, man. Jesus. As Pham, single and a stolen base in this game, 1 for 2. Still riding a tremendous hot streak over the past month and a half, maybe 2 months.
Time Fan hitting 289. What is it? He's had like him and Ohtani, the only ones that have 1,000 OPS over the past month.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a weird stat.
Mm-hmm. No, literally.
There is 2 outs, edible arrangement.
Pham shoots one right at Longoria for the third out.
3.
Hard hit ball, as nothing Pham could have done there, as Longoria was perfectly positioned. 2 walks in the inning, no hits, as we stay scoreless, heading to the middle of the 5th.
Arrangements daily. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Brad, it is not. You know what, Brad? It's your time. It's your bedtime. Go to bed.
Alex, do we have the grid up?
Hold on 1 second.
Edible arrangements. What's up, man? The inning just ended, by the way.
It's 12:52 p.m. in Australia by my knowledge, so I don't know that that's bedtime for Brad.
Jakey, I'm hoping I never get to a point. I like my hair.
Yeah.
I like my hair. Yeah, we doing this grid? There we go. All right. So we got. All right, those are the teams. Let's think here. Let's think real.
I'm going to go with first one, the 76ers and the Hawks. I know this is like, you're like, wow, how do you think of that first? I'm going to go Dwight Howard.
Okay. Okay.
9.4%.
That's actually a really good guess. What do we got? We got Hawks, Clippers, Hawks, Pistons.
Hawks Clippers should be kind of an easy, like not kind of an easy one, but this guy was notable, so I'll just leave that out there.
Oh wait, for the Hawks Pistons, Bogdanovich.
Wrong, Bogdanovich.
Oh shit, you're right. Goddamn. There's 2 of them. I forget. You're right. Good catch there. Good catch there. As we are in the 5th inning, it's been a pitcher's duel to start. This is a tougher one on the board. All right, hold on. Give me a sec. Let's take some time to think.
Do you want to flip back to the game and process your ideas?
Yeah, I will. Clippers Warriors. I got one. As McCarthy quickly falls behind 0-2. Clippers Warriors. Chris Paul. Because now he is a Golden State Warrior.
Nope.
What?
He hasn't.
Do they have to play?
He. I guess he has to play a game for
That's bullshit. As McNeil ranging. Oh, but he bobbled it. Not a bad play, but no way. He didn't really have much of a chance to get McCarthy anyway. That's ridiculous, though. I don't know if I'm more mad at the play or. Come on, man. Chris Paul should be right. Come on.
Someone said Dennis Rodman, Spurs Pistons.
Yeah, that's correct. Jamal Crawford. I didn't even think of Crawford.
That's what I was thinking.
I should have thought of him. But come on, that should be what a ridiculous thing.
That's redunculous.
No, literally. Rodman. Oh, you put it for the Spurs Pistons, okay?
Ooh, holy
that
shit.
almost hit Carson Kelly.
He gave us some chin music right there.
Mm-hmm. I think that was an accident. We have Warriors Pistons, James Wiseman.
Okay.
He did pull back.
Top 5 pick. All right. Pistons. What else we got? Clippers. Ridiculous. It's not Chris Paul.
Redunculous.
It is. No. What is this? I got another one for the Clippers Warriors. Baron Davis.
Okay.
Baron
Foul
Davis.
ball on the bunt.
Bunts that one foul.
We only have 3 guesses left.
I'm sorry. We should be able to redo that. That's cheating.
That's cheating.
It is.
Come on, John. You sound feeble.
Chris Paul's a Warrior, is he not?
He is.
He is.
Okay,
Well,
so why am I not right?
First of all, it's wrong on 2 parts. I see why they didn't score it because A, the transactions and trades do not become official till tomorrow, and B, he's not played a game in their shoes yet.
Oh my God, that's you damn well know he's a Warrior.
Always I know he's a Warrior, but it's not official. It's not officially official.
I like to see an official rule book. But it's immaculate grid. I really would. I like to see one.
By the way, the votes are at 50-50, 13 each for Diamondbacks and Mets winning the series. So a lot of confidence in the New York Mets.
I'm going to throw one in the middle here. There's a pickoff move. Lindsey Hunter. What? He never played for the Hawks? Shit.
All right, so
I double fucked up.
because
I thought he played for Mike Woodson. I thought he played for Mike
McCarthy's running. The throw from Alvarez, no, not in time to get
the speed
jump. McCarthy. Yeah,
he got an extra jump on that one.
Was a strike, though, so 2-2 count.
2 more left.
Yeah, McCarthy's got a lot of speed, and I don't think Alvarez had much of a chance. Not a bad throw, but... Why do I get a double timeout? I messed up once.
Let's see. McCarthy's hitting 256. See? He could play the outfield. I literally said in the offseason, go trade for him. But
Senga gets him looking with a fastball.
He struck him out.
Kerm says Dominique for Hawks Clippers or Lou Williams.
Yeah, I was thinking Lou Williams. I just didn't remember if he played for the Hawks. But he did. Still, that's ridiculous.
2 years ago.
I like to talk to the I like to talk to the owner of whoever made the immaculate grid. We need to have a discussion.
You really think you change that
round to third as he gets fooled on the ghost fork to start out.
This guy's been.
That's a beautiful pitch.
He's was he the longest tenured D-back?
Has to be 2016-ish, 2015.
Might be, yeah. I think he is. You think you're right on that, unless there's a pitcher I'm not thinking of. Here's the 0-1 from Senga as bounced in the dirt.
TD says he needs an immaculate grid unlimited.
No, I want to know the rules.
I think you can
Warrior.
The thing is, I think with these like NBA and NFLs, you can kind of like do as many as you want.
Mm-hmm.
The MLB ones, you can't.
Yeah, you're right.
On next commercial, I kind of want to try an MLB one by myself.
By yourself, okay.
By myself, because I feel like I could pull players out of my ass that
Oh, John, we're forgetting an obvious one. Spurs Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
That is correct. All right, Alex, if you could beat my score from today's when you do it on your own, I'll give you some props. Remember, you got to beat 185.
185.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 1-2 to Ahmed. Struck him out. Oh, my God. The forkball is going for Senga.
Jesus.
What's that, his third strikeout on the forkball?
Might be, yeah.
I think I'm just going to clear the board on this one. Last one, I'm going to do Hawks and Pistons. Traded recently, Sadiq Bey.
That's right, Sadiq Bey.
That's it. So I'm going to stop my airplay real quick.
TD was about to give one.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll come back to it. I just want to see if it refreshes on me.
Thomas takes a fastball.
He says the fork ball is dirty, man. Yeah, no,
it is dirty.
Senga could use some run support.
8 strikeouts now for Senga.
I also got an NFL one when we could do commercial whenever.
I feel like the NBA was a little rigged right there, so we're a little upset.
Here we go.
It was completely rigged. As
John,
Thomas, that's one to center, deep in the gap. Nimmo, long run, but he makes the play.
I thought that was extra
base. Little help out from Brandon Nimmo. Nevertheless, no score and we go to the 6th.
All right, I'll pull up an immaculate grid on my end.
What are you saying, Luca? I'm sorry.
John, he hadn't played a game for the Warriors. A, B, the transactions aren't.
They just said if he's on the team. I need to see a rule book. Okay. You know what?
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna pull up the NBA Immaculate Grid rule book. Okay.
I want to see this. Okay. You know what? Whether it's TikTok, Instagram, someone out there, YouTube, someone pull up the Immaculate Grid. Okay.
Okay. Here's the rules. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I take Rosario as well. Yep.
The grid's rows and columns must be satisfied by selecting a player. No shit. The player must have played in the NBA at least once in his basketball career. While choosing a player for a sell with a team and an award is the criteria. The selected player. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. A player can be selected once in the game, even if it's in multiples. Got that. The same goes for stats, records. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't say anything about, playing a game and whatnot, but it still stands, John.
Still stands? All right. Who can you look up the owner's name? I'd like to give him a message.
You're going to email him? What are you, Karen?
No, what if I find his Instagram? I just ask nicely, hey, Chris
Dude,
Paul
just DM NBA crossover grid. It literally has
All Twitter. Right, I will.
He's actually going to do it.
Now. Yeah. What is it called again?
NBA at crossover grid. That's the at.
Wait, is it Instagram or Twitter?
Twitter.
All right, we're going to Twitter.
3 so far.
We're going to Twitter on this one. All right.
Why is he taking them to court?
I'm not taking them to court. I'm just saying, it really should be at the NBA cross. No, I can't even find it. Whatever.
For right now, so we can go back.
We'll do it in a little bit. As Lindor takes a first pitch curveball. Strike. You're getting some help in the chat too, Alex.
Yeah.
Cubs O's Sammy Sosa.
We actually did the same one, Alex, earlier in the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the 0-1. Yeah, that's right, Armin. The crossover needs to learn understanding from Professor John. That is correct. Armin's always got my back. Great job, Armin.
Armin is the teacher's pet.
No, he's not. Armin gets a A+. As Lindor pops one up. Should be playable for Walker. Called off by the second baseman for Domo. And we have one away.
Guy's not even played one game.
I agree, Brad.
Brad, I disagree. You're just Brad, it's okay. You can be wrong. All right.
John, you are wrong in this scenario because
no, I'm admitting I was wrong. I'm saying the reason I'm wrong though is incorrect.
What?
The reason I'm wrong is incorrect.
Oh,
they did not specify that you can't pick a player that technically hasn't played a game.
Read the rules.
And any of the transactions that have been done prior to July 6th are not official yet. So tomorrow,
right. You know what? If you want to go on that technicality, fine. You win. All right, I'll give in. But this is BS. All right. Here's Pete, who's 0 for 2 tonight, because he takes first pitch strike with that.
Should I? All right. It's a question from TD, and also kind of relates to giant goofballs. Should I take answers for the MLB grid?
You could take them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get some help.
All right. Armin says, wow, teacher's pet. Oh, hell no.
Here's the 1-1 as Pete chases that changeup.
Nice sticking changeup down and away.
These guys are not low ball hitters, and we're just struggling. Well, why are we swinging at those pitches, man?
Garbage. 2 more likes to 15, by the way. Just wanted to put that out.
Brad, you've been a Met your whole life.
Or is he a Yankee?
No, he's not even I wouldn't even call him his own fan base. 1 out of 2. Well, here's the 1-2. That is outside. TV saying I only got 5 out of 9. The Mariners killed me. Yeah,
I had Edgar Martinez. I tried going. I wasn't going to do Griffey. I'm like, let me try Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez only played with one team in his entire career.
As Pete goes down on strikes, terrible at bat there.
Not a good at bat.
Feeble at bat from Alonso.
Feeble.
Evil.
Jesus. Man.
Evil. So when do we get to see Dominic Leone?
Please not. As
TD's got a good one too.
They're showing a game break of a highlight earlier as Ellie De La Cruz went yard again. Oh my God, that went upper deck.
You see Davey Martinez try to check his bat?
Yeah, I saw that actually on Twitter. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty. But they allowed him to use it, right?
Yeah, yep, I think they did.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, the Marlins won, Tim.
Oh yeah. If you didn't hear earlier, they won because on a comeback to the pitcher, and the Cardinals pitcher threw it over the first baseman, and it allowed the tying run and the game-winning run in the bottom of the ninth to score on that play. So
if Oliver Marmol is not fired before the All-Star break, I don't know if that team has any reason to carry on.
Yeah, as here's Marte. Marte flies one into right, back on the warning track, as this is put away for the third out. Tommy Henry at 1-2-3 inning. Really no offense for either side this game. No score. We head to the bottom of the sixth.
Pitcher's duel.
Now, should we honestly, what grid should we do for this quick half inning?
Well, I still got to finish mine.
Yeah, you got to finish his.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Luca really said, "Who cares about Alex?"
We already did this, so he can.
Wow, that's a rare score.
Trey Mancini's rare. I mean, I think I guess Mountcastle for that one because he did it.
Over 300 for the Mets. There's a lot I could go here that's balling up in my mind. I will. The only 2 people I won't take answers from are Luca and John, just because they did one earlier.
I'm not giving you an answer. I said you got to beat my score.
I'm just reiterating the point.
He thinks I'm going to help him out to beat me.
Well, Orioles, Cubs. Did Jordan Lyles ever play for the Cubs? I feel like he did.
He did.
Okay, and
I'm gonna give all the wrong answers.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna intentionally do it.
Damn it was wrong.
No, he played for the Cubs. Maybe he didn't. Oh, that I honestly thought he did. That was not intentional.
Okay, so all right, I'll believe you, John. Let's see. Hold on,
guys. Remember, if you're new here, just give us a subscribe and
he did not play for the Cubs. Shit. Okay.
I thought he really did.
I could have. I guessed the wrong idiot. It was Wade Miley.
Oh.
Wade Miley could have been in there. Let's see. Okay, Jeff McNeil. All right. Here's one. At least I think he played with both.
That's who I guessed too. Or I think that was one I got help on. Someone gave me that.
You also, let me just say this. You also could have picked Edwin Encarnacion.
Yeah.
Did he play on Cleveland?
Mm-hmm. For that 2017
Yeah,
year.
You're right. Here's a fact about the Diamondbacks. Have not been shut out this season. Only team in
Sammy
baseball.
Sosa, yeah, that's oh yeah. You know what? I tried to be my apologies. I tried to be a smart ass.
Here's a Geraldo Perdomo
and we'll close
leading off in the sixth. Here's the 1-0. Perdomo bounces one foul. Perdomo a single and a strikeout in this game.
All right, trying to think of bums because usually I get those right.
I forgot who we guessed on that one, that bottom left one. I literally forgot.
You know what? See, I could have used him earlier.
Fastball
Use him
dot
right
from the
now.
inside corner. Strike 2.
Wade Miley. 230.
I win.
Wait, how does that mean you win?
Because the
Because
rare
that's more rare. It's lowered the score.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Alex, get with the program here.
Wait,
I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta argue the rules.
No, you don't get to argue with the rules. If I didn't
I gotta
get to
go
argue,
argue the
you don't get to
rules.
argue.
I gotta go argue the rules, guys.
You don't get to argue. Here's the 2-2 to Perdomo. Ground ball to first. Alonso gets it over to Senga for the first out. Are the Cards eliminated from the playoffs already? I don't think technically, but yeah, they're on their way. Mariners in Cleveland could have had Omar Vizquel. Yeah,
that's one. Yeah, they missed Pujols and Molina, Tim.
Yeah.
Albert Bell for Cleveland and Orioles. Yep. That was another good one. Rich Hill for one of them.
Brad, you know what? Brad, you're completely right. That was your best comment of the night. That's your best. Not the one you put up, the more recent one. All right. Clearly.
Next we'll get an NFL grid up.
Yeah,
I have one already. It actually includes
I gotta do an NHL one tonight. I didn't do one yet.
I have the NFL one up on my iPad, which is obviously shared on my screen in the background, Alex. Includes the Giants and Jets.
Who's the first name that comes to mind with Mets Royals? Matt Harvey was never a Royal, no.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, Brett Saberhagen, because the Mets are still paying him.
I saw that list the other day of who we're still paying.
Mets Royals.
Hold up. Here's the 1-0.
Jeff Francoeur?
Yeah, you're right. Francoeur.
Jeff Francoeur.
Chris Young? Or did he ever I think Chris Young, yeah.
Chris Young, yeah. He's now the Rangers GM, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Lucas really Duda, GM. David Cohn.
chases one in the dirt. Oof.
2 good guesses. David Cohn, Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda. That is a name I haven't heard in a little bit. The power hitter. David Cohn
has less intelligence than Licata.
All right, Brad. We're now back on enemy terms. You're worse than Crackle Nuts. I'll say that. As Longoria gets struck out on a clock violation. As Longoria doesn't look too happy. So I have a question. Do they count the clock violations as strikeouts if it's...
I would imagine so.
If, they have 2 strikes? Is that how it's ruled?
I would imagine because,
Yeah, he didn't...
Not going to count as a ground out.
What?
It's part of the expression.
Oh! I thought you were saying no. They counted as a ground out, for real. I'm like, what?
You gotta stop taking things so seriously, John.
Cutter goes inside and Corbin Carroll. Hey, I'm loose. I'm having a good time.
Grab my water.
Senga is cooking. Two giant goofball says the answers show his age. It's okay.
That's all right.
It's okay. All right.
Carroll gets fooled there. Fool.
Good pitch.
Ooh.
Maybe you put it as a sideways K, TD.
Upside down.
Literally. Here's the 1-1 to Carroll. Another pitch bounce, 2-1.
Just searing the downstairs part of the plate.
All right, that's it, Brad. You're in a timeout now. No one talk to Brad, okay? He's not allowed.
What do you put him in the corner?
Yeah, he's going in the corner. Go in the corner, Brad. I'll have Armin beat him up because Armin's my number 1 supporter.
Well, yeah,
3-1 with Corbin Carroll. And he's a Jets fan.
This one I thought Brad would have the most fun making fun of me. He finds John.
Yeah, Brad's going in the corner now.
Is it the feeble corner?
Yes, because he's feeble. Curveball in there for a strike. 3-2 count. Carroll 1 for 2 again, having a fine rookie year. Big pitch here to Carroll as he calls time.
His first and only timeout.
Charge timeout. Diamondbacks. It's their first.
You got to announce timeouts in baseball now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, wow. Brad and Carroll have the same amount of timeouts as Sit-Bat. And he struck him out. Got him on the goat fork. 10 strikeouts for Senga through 6.
Ooh, you see it, and then you can't.
Yeah. No one's hurt here.
Yeah, no, there's no helicopters that are passing my house tonight. Only some police sirens earlier, but...
Are we ready to see the grid?
Yes, we are.
All right, so Giants in Oklahoma, I'm going to go Sterling Shepard.
Ooh, what a...
You know what? I gotta call timeout.
Why?
Remember when I said that the player has to play one game for the team, or at least I thought that was one of the rules. I picked Eric Gray today, and it accepted it.
I guess I wasn't wrong. I guess I wasn't wrong.
What's up, Sunil?
How you doing, Sunil?
See?
You said Sterling Shepard?
I got one.
The 2 giant goofballs is absolutely right. There's a plethora of options for Bills Giants. Shouts to Sunil, by the way.
I got one for the Rams Bills. We have Von Miller.
You do.
Okay, all right. See, you know who I picked earlier in the day? Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins. That's a name that you don't hear too often anymore.
Giants Jets. There's so many. Geno Smith, Plax. I feel like we should go with a Brendan Marshall.
No.
I was thinking of Brandon too.
What do you mean? No,
I'm actually gonna do Jumbo Elliott.
Okay. All right. Rams Jets. Joe Namath.
Right. We could also use John Franklin Myers. We could use Greg Zuerlein.
All right. Well, we got the I got the Cardinals Oklahoma player. It's a pretty obvious one. Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
that is correct.
Do they do rarity scores for this one or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's one. Baker Mayfield for Oklahoma. And
you're right. The for a former first overall pick, as Kyle Nelson, the lefty, checks in the game. 6 scoreless innings for Henry's. Jeff McNeil leads off, and that first pitch is a strike.
I'll take John Feliciano for Giants Bills. So many options. I just went with the worst one. Okay.
Hold up, Luca. Who's the tackle that's now on the Cardinals that used to play?
Calvin
Beachum. Calvin Beachum. It's like, what's his name for a sec?
Earlier, I picked what's his name? Kerry Rhodes.
Kerry Rhodes, yeah, that's true. And McNeil goes down 3 pitches. Oh, geez, guys, the offense has been. Ugh.
Just type half the roster. You're right, 2 giant goofballs. John Brown.
Yep. That gets us the perfection for the NFL.
It's with an H, Luca.
Hold on.
Like, you know how you spell my name?
Yeah, like,
and then the color brown.
Yeah. Game over. Let me.
Yankees win.
All right. So I'll clear off the screen.
Here's Francisco Alvarez. Fly out and a foul out today, as Alvarez checked his swing and he went around. Jesus, guys! I mean, you're getting beat on 92-mile-an-hour fastballs.
So the Mets are 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position.
Great.
D-backs are 0 for 5.
It's been like a pitcher's duel almost.
It's a barn burner, all right.
It's a feeble duel.
As Alvarez checks his swing again, and he did not go that time.
Ooh, that was close in my opinion.
Because it's all about the feebles.
Because John's going to go argue with them the guy.
Yeah, he's gonna go argue with corporate.
Just find me an NHL grid, okay?
Okay.
And
All right, I'll do that.
my television just froze. There we go.
So my television just froze. Please stand by.
Oh, what?
Yep. SNY on my TV too.
Oh my god. What?
This is feeble.
What is this?
It's feeble.
Could you put
My
the
TV
game
froze.
On, please? Could you
All right,
put the
you know
game
what?
on?
Hold on.
Please?
I'll check on my computer if I could do like SNY live or some shit. I doubt it's gonna work, but it's
My
pretty for a miracle.
god. What a joke.
Yep.
What are you guys doing? Oh my god, now I hear a motorcycle. Oh my god.
Next thing you know, it's
I can't even watch it online because it says stand by.
What is wrong?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder what happened. Alvarez is on first. I wonder how he got there.
Yay.
Single.
Jesus Christ. Is Brett Beatty's up? Harry
Why?
God, Jesus, man. Just like how you can't be happening. You're a major television company. Like, get it together. Jesus. Give me Ajita. As here's the 0-1 to Beatty. Beatty squaring for a bunt. He missed it, though. So, 0-2, as you clearly see.
Shot that at that time.
He's never really bunted.
That's not the art of bunting there, Beatty. You can't chop at the ball.
Luca, what was the NFL grid website TD wants to know?
Puck Doku.
No, that's the NHL one.
Oh, NFL? It's called NBA Crossover Grid because it's going to have two options when you go to the main screen. It's going to be NBA and then NFL.
Is Beatty 0-2 count to him as Nelson throws?
I like two giant goofballs comment. He goes, he's going to go full Karen and call SNY. He's going to complain to corporate.
Is there a phone number for that? Do I get to have a word with them?
Sunil says SNY fell off YouTube TV. Hope you aren't using them. Well, we're watching SNY on regular television.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's the local channel.
I feel bad for anyone just in general.
And Beatty goes down on strikes. Jesus, man. They can't do anything offensively. You guys are garbage, man. Seriously. I know the garbage is taken out earlier in the day, but Jesus, you're just bringing it right back.
Two Giant Goofball says, I want to talk to the manager.
Sure. Give me the manager's name and number. As it looks like Nelson's coming out, as they're going to bring in the righty here.
Can they warm up Dominic Leone, please?
What happened?
Can they warm up Dominic Leone?
No.
How do you feel about Uncle Steve's willingness to take on Donaldson and bullpen help?
If these goofballs took Donaldson on, I'd want like half all your good relievers. I mean, taking on Donaldson is foolish.
It's feeble.
Alex, you want me to share Puck Doku?
Oh yeah, I mean we could start the first half before the pitching change.
It's gonna be a quick commercial anyway, but that's okay. I gotta see what teams we got. All right. Ooh, okay. Let's do Philadelphia and St. Louis. Braden Shen. It should be B-R-A-Y. Braden Shen.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right.
I like your reference, two giant goofballs.
Arizona and San Jose, Aiden Hill. Stanley Cup winning goalie.
I'll just do Hill.
Yep. Okay. And these do have a rarity one. Sharks and the Flyers. Who do we know? Justin Braun. Former Ranger, too.
Now we get the Sirens over here.
Wonderful. What else do we got? Arizona and a goalie less than 3 goals against average. Ooh, Mr. Universe, Ilya Brizgalov. And for the Flyers, you can do Sergei Bobrovsky for the goalie. I'm on fire. Sergei.
Isn't he the Florida goalie now?
Yes, he's Brian's goalie. Scott McGaw is in 2.93 ERA out of the bullpen.
It's actually pronounced Magoo.
Oh, is it Magoo? Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
it is pronounced Magoo.
All right, here's Mark Cannon. He doesn't have a plate appearance because he's walked 2 times, as he's in the DH spot. All right.
There was a quarterback for Seattle a few years ago by the name of Alex Magoo.
Magoo. That's a pretty wicked name, Magoo. Not gonna lie. Right.
Two Giant Goofball says, hold on, there's a couple of more. Two Giant Goofball says, did Emilio Estevez ever coach the Sharks or just the Ducks?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Say that again. Did
Emilio Estevez ever coach the Sharks or just the Ducks?
Not sure on that one.
Okay.
2-0 to Canna.
Wing 55 sitting in Mexico and can't get the Mets game. Am I lucky or missing anything tonight? Well,
Sang is pitching pretty good, but there's really no offense. We're at the top of the 7th. There's no score, but thanks for joining in, my man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
Here's the 2-1 to Canna, as he's also drawn 2 walks, and he swings through that fastball. 2-2. Jeez.
Every time we talk about Feeble, it reminds me of my cartoon. My son used to watch as a kid, Phineas and Ferb, and I'm thinking Phineas and Feeble. Yeah, we know what Phineas and Ferb is.
You know what? You're a fool, Sunil. Fool. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding, man. There was a cartoon. Yes, Mr. Magoo. That's what I was thinking. Mr. Magoo.
Chris,
Exactly.
the only reason I know that because of The Sopranos when they're about to kill Mikey Palmese. Oh yeah, right, Mr. Magoo.
Buddies, just do me a favor. Stop.
Well, there's a plate appearance.
Yeah, great. All right, let's go back to the
Let me pull it up.
NHL grid trivia. The Ducks, and for the goalie for the less than 3, we can do John Gibson. Who actually wants out of Anaheim right now. John Gibson. Yes. Okay. What else we got? Blues, Coyotes. I think that's a tough one. Blues, Coyote. I'm trying to think. Blues, Coyotes. I got to think of all the Phoenix players that played for them, too, unless I can do something else. Blues, Ducks as well.
Somebody tweeted about the SMY thing. This team is so dysfunctional, the broadcast isn't even working.
Yeah, I know, literally.
Someone said Timu for Sharks sucks. Timu or
no, he wasn't on the Sharks. But no, wait, am I? Unless I'm completely wrong on that. I'll look it up. I don't think Timu
says
no.
Brett Hull.
For what?
One more like for 15. Yes.
Hold up, Brett Hull. I want to double check. I know Timu was. I knew Timu was a Duck. I just don't know if he was a Shark.
He was.
He was? Okay.
That's the credit to the Kerm.
Good job, Kerm.
Goofball says, every time I hear Feeble, I think Meet the Feebles. It was a Peter Jackson movie before Lord of the Rings. It was like the Muppet Show with drugs, STDs, and hookers.
You are right on the Brett Hull for St. Louis and Coyotes. He actually played his final season with Phoenix. He played 5 games for them. That's why I don't remember it. Wow. That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Love this comment here from Two Giant Goofballs.
No, it's very good. And Walker drives one out to deep left field. Forget it. And there's the first run of the game.
Here comes the Feeble. Here comes the Feeble. Feeble, Feeble, Feeble.
Well, it's kind of time to start warming up Dominic Leone.
No. Another run because the New York Mets are fucking garbage. Let's go back to the grid.
Already did. I got Kerm's answer, Chris Pronger.
Yeah,
uniqueness score of 627.
6 what?
627.
That is not that good. for uniqueness. I just know I know it's the game because I know they're not going to score tonight. Like, why would they score? Senga, you pitch great, but like I know they're not going to score.
It's a good point.
Gurriel takes another fastball inside.
He should be warm in the desert.
Someone should be warming up. Someone should be warming up. I mean, you don't want the homer to get to Senga's head.
Please, Leone.
No, anyone but Leone would be great. Actually,
I mean, it's already 1-0. You know,
like, it can't be Jeff Brigham anymore. He's no longer with us. Thank God. As
that was not a good pitch.
Gurriel grounds it down to Beatty for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that was not a good pitch to swing at.
As here's tomorrow's problems. Oh my God, Ryan Nelson.
Carrasco.
Cookie.
Jesus.
Trust me, 2 giant goofballs. If Leone does come in, that's all I'm going to say. We have a little
God.
2/3 of us are in college, Tim. John just graduated.
McCarthy takes a first pitch curveball for a strike.
I need to call Buck. I need to tell him
Leone. The Mets got to take the lead next inning, 2-1, so they can put in Dominic the Donkey.
No. I'm begging. Every stream, he comes in and he just ruins the mood.
Kirk said grits.
No, he's right. That's the best part is he's right.
TD, I think we did one of every sport this stream, if I'm not mistaken.
We did. Here's the 0-2.
Like an actor grid.
McCarthy takes the ghost fork that didn't really break up high. McCarthy a single on a stolen base back in the 5th. Also a strikeout to one of the many victims of Senga tonight.
2 giant goofball says Little League World Series is better than the Mets this year.
Yeah, they might be able to string some hits together. As a fastball in there, strike 3 call.
What's his pitch count?
92 pitches so far for Senga.
All right, let's go. Get that bullpen going.
Just no Dominic, please. No Dominic.
He hasn't pitched since the 2nd, so he's kind of due.
Oh my God, he's gonna pitch. He's gonna. Like, I know it's gonna be him too. My face is gonna be like, you know what? I can't even blame it for happening at this point. So.
You do.
One
more likes to 15, by the way.
As forkball was heavily missed at.
Currently 19, Tim. This sucks because this is Sanga's best game in a major.
Oh, he's having a great game. I'm not even mad. I mean, it's 1 homer, but like, you know, you can't score for him. Like,
it shouldn't be the game, yeah.
It's gonna be the game because this team doesn't know what a hit is today.
They don't know how to make contact.
See, the thing is, it goes back to the Metsy trend. When they can't hit, they can pitch. When they can hit,
is what bad
they
teams do. This is what bad teams do.
Bad teams find ways to lose.
This is my point. As Senga gets ahead of Carson Kelly, 1-2. Honestly, I'd let Senga pitch the 8th if he gets Kelly out. Let him go 110, 115 pitches. He's got an all-star break coming up.
TD says, Kodai DeGrom elite performance 0 on support.
Literally. God, Senil. Yeah, that's who we mean. Dom Toretto. Yeah, that's who's warming it. You know what? He might be better. At least he'll have some more emotion than Dominic the Donkey Leone.
TD says he thinks that the Mets will rally back.
Question is who's due up next inning?
The top of the order, I believe.
He believes.
That should help.
Here's the 1-2. Why are people texting me? Leave me alone. Go to bed. I'll watch the stream.
John's had enough.
I'm like, oh, I just can't even, Here's the 2-2 to Kelly. Bounces the splitter.
Okay, let's start warming up that bullpen.
I will not tread carefully. I'll let Dom Toretto do what he wants at this point. SNY got me all crazy. It literally did start with that. Well, actually, it started with the cheating of the grid, but.
Here we go.
And he struck him out. 12 strikeouts for Senga. Did give up the homer in the inning, but a masterful performance tonight. As the Mets go into the eighth, only 3 hits this ball game.
So by the MLB game day, the hits were recorded by Marte, Pham, and Alvarez. Everyone else hitless.
I didn't even get to see one of those hits because SNY decided to take a little nap.
they decided to take an extra commercial break.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be
Not
back.
one that I wanted.
We'll be back after this brief message.
Yeah, thank you.
Brief, unexpected message. We'll take this performance from Max any day.
He can't do that, Jakey. You know? He's cooked.
It's a baseball show.
Don't worry. Bad Takes Brian was telling me, don't worry, they're coming around.
Who said that?
Brian, remember? You know, he was getting on me for getting on the older pitchers in the chat.
It's a baseball show. There is a level of acceptable cheating. Yes.
Well, I don't accept this level, okay?
The best performance this season by a Mets pitcher. Why aren't we scoring?
One of them, yeah.
Sounds like the Yankees' offense one is judgeless or Baderless. Because the Yankees have a very good record when Bader's on the field. When he's not on the field, their record sucks. Yeah.
No, he's literally right here, too, John. You're right, my man. It's by dead air.
Please stand by. Just free Senga. Okay, yeah, we got free Senga. But just one more before we get back to the comments is we got the schedule for this week. Actually, for the whole month of July, we got the schedule up. So if you guys are interested in looking at the schedule, I'm going to post it briefly right now. And then, of course, it's on the community notes and on Twitter for those of you guys who know us there. If you guys haven't already, once again, follow the TikTok. And we should be getting back to the game shortly. Does Bad Takes Brian think Kyrie or still think Kyrie?
Why didn't you mention that? We had a whole argument today.
They did. There was a separate group chat where John and Brian literally were blowing up my phone
because he made no sense with his point. As Nimmo fouls went off.
Meanwhile, he redacted his point on Monday because he found out Jason Kidd was the coach. Then went back on it.
Thank you. Tell him to yell at him. Thank you.
Armand? Honestly, I hope not.
Nimmo takes a strike. You don't want Bader back.
Think I'm nuts, but I mean, if you have to, you have to. But this man is never on the field. He had a wrist injury. That's why he was out today. I mean, he got hit, but still.
Here's the 0-2 to Nimmo. Takes the splitter off the plate.
Brian is the teenage version of Skip Bayless.
God,
it's my turn.
Nobody's up in the pen.
For the Diamondbacks or the Mets?
Mets.
Here's the 1-2. Nimmo bounces a fastball. Fair ball. Oh, my God. Why are you not even...
You know what? Let the Mets come back a run, and then bottom of the ninth, Dominic the Donkey.
No, I just get it over with. Save me the time. I can use the extra hour of sleep.
Point me to the Dollar. SNY.
That was a good one, man. That's a good one, man. That's the comment of the night. God damn, that was good.
Just point my brain or the doll's brain.
You can't tell that's two cranky people then. I got the bald head and the eyeglasses, so between him, I'm shining sharp.
Fam gets ahead 2-0 on Magoo.
Can we please have a Bad Takes Brian John?
We've been arguing a lot more recently about sports, so maybe
we'll
get some more good ones. Here's the 2-0 as Tommy swings through that one. How old is Mr. Mansell? Well,
he was born in what, 99?
I think so.
His birthday was a few weeks
ago.
Or
2000. I don't remember, actually.
It's his Jordan year.
Oh, it's his Jordan year.
God,
I figured.
Why can't nobody hit? We literally had a great pitching performance, and nobody hits. All of a sudden, we want to stop hitting homers. We want to stop hitting. Nobody wants to hit. Hey, Buck, you want to inspire your team, maybe?
No.
Don't tell me. He held up on that one.
He swung, John. John would have hit the wall.
Awfully close.
Jesus, man. Nobody can hit now. Nobody can hit. I know. We forgot all our abilities, guys. Yeah, let's throw everything we learned from grade school and let's throw it out the window. Let's pretend we're learning how to bat. And Tommy takes ball 4. All right. You know what? Fam's gotten on twice. I can't get too mad at him. Okay, Lindor, could you do something? Could you do something, please?
All right, let's pull out the numbers, shall we?
God, sometimes you really are.
That's right. He's going to be batting lefties, so.
Oh, my God.
Look at that great average.
All right, so Lindor with runners on first.
Checks the swing, but call the strike anyway.
Hitting 233 with runners on first, and he's hitting 209 with 1 out. So, yeah. Doesn't make for a promise. John, it does not make up for a promising at bat. 209 with an out and runner on first, 233.
See, Jacob, that's the spirit. 1-run game, Dominic Leone, come on.
As Lindor takes a fastball inside, 1-1.
I have to feel it, okay?
I feel nothing at this point.
Well, yeah, obviously, because you're numb. You've been watching this.
Pitch hit Vogel back for Alonso. I dare you.
No. Don't even suggest that, you fool. Lindor flies one the opposite way. Plenty of room for Carroll. Oh, yay. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm
$340 million right there.
I'm so glad we pay you more than you know what, Lindor, you're fantastic. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta wait, where is it? Hold on. I got a perfect clip for this.
Here it is. Francisco Lindor in the box, right? Strike 1. Don't worry, I got it, Buck. Here's strike 2. Let me change sides. I might be better on the right side. Strike 3. Oh, that's okay. I get my $340 million. Marte, you're up.
I just want to say for the record, Pete Alonso with 2 outs is hitting 157. With the runner on first, he's hitting 220.
Why am I not shocked at it? Yeah, here's a reliever I would have wished to get. It was warming up for the Diamondbacks.
Fucking chafing, bro.
Yeah, it looks like Sang is going to go out another inning. I really want Leone, but
I mean, Senga could give up a couple of more runs, and then he could have Dominic do damage control.
He 2 giant goofballs in that clip later. He actually hits the chain of his ceiling fan.
1-0 to Pete. God, come on. It's actually pronounced McGuff.
McGuff?
Yeah. I like Magoo better.
Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck? Okay. Pete, it'd be great if you can do something. Can you do something? Please do something useful. Oh, my God.
Right side is open, by the way, there, Pete.
Angry John is yearning for Edgardo Alfonso to come back from retirement.
At this point, I'd rather have friggin' Keith Hernandez come from the booth to go hit.
And Benny Abayani. Jakey Bakey's got a good point.
Oh, my God. All right, that's at least a fact. At least Perdomo didn't get there. Jesus.
Swimming through the money bank. One more like to 15, folks. One more like.
Jesus, come on.
Oh, Lord Jesus, come on.
Oh, Lord Jesus, take me away from the misery and pain.
If Fam steals second, Pete hits 304 with runners on second.
You know what? I don't even care at this point. They're gonna screw it up. We had a double steal one time with Fam and McNeil, and Fam and Marte. McNeil didn't do anything.
They're never gonna win again.
God.
That's a beautiful pitch there from McGuff.
God. So God, help me. So God. God, please help me. God. I can't. They're so bad. Such a stupid team. They really are. God. Oh.
Right there,
Get
he
into
just
fucking baseball. Holy crap, man. Why is it so difficult? Only this team, when we pitch great, can't hit. When we hit great, we can't pitch. This is so bad. Just end the game after 8, please. I can't. They're gonna lose. It's gonna be like 7-0 somehow. Jesus.
I don't think Jesus can help the Mets.
No, not even him.
Let's see. If you're a Mets fan, you should be used to this. He is a Jets fan, by the way, two giant goofballs. He's a Knicks fan too. But
Rangers fan.
And a Rangers fan, so let's say John has more than enough misery to deal with in his life.
Listen,
Of
John
sports.
has just got to get ready for training camp. Okay.
You tried Jesus when you signed Tebow.
That's not Jesus. It's more like the devil.
Fucking trading for Tim Tebow just to sell tickets.
Yeah, great. Yeah, he got to play on 2 of my sports teams. I didn't think that would be possible.
Yeah, it usually doesn't happen unless you're
I like to point out that Mr. Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor 0 for 8 tonight combined. Really good. You could throw in McNeil and Nimmo not hitting tonight. Like, this is just terrible.
I mean, two giant goofballs. He has a jersey of that. Football of the devil.
A Bobby Boucher jersey. I'm not finding it now, but I do have one, and I'll show it.
He does have one. He's not lying.
Ketel Marte into pitch hint as Sanga's going back out there for the 8th.
He's warm up Dominic Leone.
As curveball, ball 1. Marte, having a phenomenal year, 285 with 15 homers. So continually doing his thing out here in Arizona. As Marte bounces that one foul.
John, you just have the wrong
Oh,
Marte.
wonderful. The new Mets, Trevor Gott warming up.
Damn it.
You know what? It's better than Dominic Leone already. As here's the 1-1. Marte takes that one for a strike. Sanga's gonna pitch a full game and he's gonna get a loss. Here's the 1-2. Marte bounces one down to third. Beatty plays it, and he gets Marte. 11:45 p.m. July 5th, 2023. John has officially succumbed to Jesus.
I think he's succumbed to feebleness.
I have not. I am not the feeble one. The baseball team I root for is.
Imagine Buck pulls an Aaron Boone and takes out Senga with 2 outs.
For who? Better not be Dominic the Don. I swear if it is. Here's Alec Thomas as he fouls that one off.
Two giant goofball says, "How much are we betting that Aaron Rodgers gets lost in a cave in a forest in New York, upstate, doing shrooms?"
Nah, it's probably doing his ayahuasca.
Here's the 0-1 to Thomas. Thomas shoots one right at Lindor.
See, there you go. He made a play.
No, going.
Is he actually
8
TD, or are you screwing around? Because if he's warming up in the pen,
Come on, please. That's all I need to see.
No, he doesn't deserve to even warm up. We should ban him from warming up.
So you want him to come in the game raw?
No, I don't want him to come in the game at all.
Come on, I just want to see number 40, Dominic Leone.
Listen, I'll root for the Mets in the 9th inning to get 1 run, and then that's it.
Oh, thank you. You're so helpful.
Listen, 1 is better than none.
No,
Unless
not
you're
really.
talking
Not
about
when you
losses.
lose. As Perdomo pops it up to short, Lindor should have the easy play, and he retires it. Senga pitches 8 beautiful innings of baseball. One of his best games as a New York Met. And the Mets try and tie this ball game and show that they have some resemblance of life, offense, something.
So, Alex, somebody said on Twitter, I'm not going to mention names, I asked yet again what left field is going to be available to address the issue at the deadline. Soto's still a pipe dream. Giants won't sell. Jock is met in left field. I can't from Bowers a positive skill sets, but can't be relied on. How does this get resolved?
Whoever said that's a complete idiot. Because literally me in left field is better than IKF and Bowers. I mean, apparently we have not watched the outfield the last few days for the Yankees. Apparently those people have not. Knicks Nation, what's up? Getting shut out is as feeble as it gets.
Yeah, right. He's 100% right.
Alexa, over under 3 weeks before Luca and Feeble jump off a bridge because of the Jets.
Say over.
Thank you, Armand. He says, you guys are the only reason I watched tonight's game.
Thank you.
Florio could resolve the issue.
Get to TD's comment, not that one.
If you had to be stuck in a room, who would you rather watch highlights of, Jeff Brigham or Dominic Leone?
The answer in this scenario is or. I hope it's a compliment, but I wouldn't blame you if it was a blame.
Oh man, we have a fun chat. We have a really fun chat.
The Mets have
Totally
two
a
left
pipe dream.
fielders.
It's a realistic possibility, but Cashman's ever aggressive. Completely agree. I don't want personally me. It's an early trade deadline kind of thing here from me. I don't want Bellinger. The Mets have two.
Look, it's a southpaw for the Diamondbacks. The Mets aren't going to hit him now.
We are not
Chafin, yeah.
We're not getting the ball past the infield. And as I say that, we're probably going to get like 3 flyouts. Like deep flyouts, but no.
Well, what if they get the ball past the pitcher's mound? Is that like a
No, that's really not an accomplishment. So
it's not. Oh.
No, sorry, it's not.
No.
Marte against left-handed pitching is actually hitting 280, which is better than against righties.
The compliment is for John and Luca, and to put blame on Alex. That's right. He's a curse. He's not as bad as Bad Takes Brian, though. He's not.
Well, to be fair, the Mets have lost more games than they've won when we streamed. So.
Well, I don't really think that's our fault. That might be the fault of Showalter and Epler.
Billy Epler or Epler?
And Marte's hitting 251, bases empty.
As Marte goes after the first pitch from Chafin. Hey, like I said, a guy I wanted at last year's deadline. But Epler couldn't trade for him.
Michael Givens.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Naquin.
Yeah, Michael Givens was so good that we had to start using him in losing situations.
I think I wanted him originally, but, you know.
Here's the 0-1 of Marte. Long wait from Chafin. As sinker is low and away.
So I'm leaving I'm trying to like see what's going on Twitter. So apparently, at least by what I'm reading, the Rail Riders in Lehigh Valley like probably almost cleared benches.
Nice. Marte shoots one up the middle. Marte, Ketel Marte for the first out. Oh, yeah. Great.
Next hitter is Jeff McNeil.
Out.
McNeil with against lefties this season.
Probably batting like .38.
The Rail Riders absolutely crushed Lehigh Valley tonight, by the way.
231 against lefties, John.
Mm-hmm.
Chafin was in Detroit last year.
Skies went out into the outfield, back on the warning track, and Carroll makes the play. Oh, wow. In total, 4 pitches, the Mets are down to their final out.
Who's going to save the day? Francisco Alvarez.
Jacob, he was in Detroit. We're going to do a special. Okay. Alvarez up at the plate.
Alvarez misses away. Sorry, Chafin misses away.
Didn't know Alvarez was pitching.
My mind is all over the place. I've been putting through a lot of stress through 26 outs. Here's the 1-0. Alvarez gets fooled there. That's
a nice pitch.
Very nice pitch. Of course, you know what? Every pitch is a nice pitch against the Mets. You know, why would they why would they put up any at bat? That's good.
Apparently you need a bourbon.
I need a bourbon and a half. Uh, 2-1 to Alvarez.
Maybe if they start warming up Leone, maybe they'll score.
Takes a strike on the lower half of the strike zone. And
it's down to their final out.
The Mets bench doesn't look happy about the call, but hey, you know, we don't. I guess we're okay with the performance.
They're awesome with it. What are you talking about?
We're okay with getting a few hits a game when we can pitch really well. 2-2. Alvarez laid it off as that pitch is in the dirt. Feeble has lost about 10 years in his life because of his Feebles. Make it 20. Make it 20. I'm sober during this game, too. That should tell you something.
Yeah. Alcohol. Not all the alcohol in the world really can't save John.
Not from this team. And he just got a piece of it.
Just got a piece of it.
No kidding.
The Feebles. Chafin looks like that one Red Sox pitcher from the 90s that Bernie Williams hit that home run off of.
Here's the 3-2 again. Flies it a deep right field. That is high. It is back. It is out. And he ties it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Fucking Francisco. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Home run for Francisco Alvarez, and the game is tied.
See, John, you know what's ironic? I was literally preparing for strike 3 and about to write feeble Mets, but Alvarez hits the home run. But John, Salicata says don't play the kids.
That's right. Salicata said don't play the kids.
Yep, every Mets fan in the chat is absolutely ecstatic.
As Brett Beatty is now up after the huge homer from Alvarez. Wow.
Extra innings baseball question mark if the Mets can get past the next inning.
God. As Brett Beatty takes a strike and he swings through that slider. As this pitch was away and he just went with it. That wasn't even a bad pitch from Chafin. It's a Beatty rolls one over. That's a base hit into right field. Playing more and up the middle was Marte, and Beatty squeaks one through.
TD says Leone's warming up for real. Is he
not.
Actually?
If you're serious right now, I'm sorry. And if they lose because of that, I will blame Buck Showalter wholeheartedly.
It's great seeing you, TD.
TD, thanks for joining us, my man. Come back, please. Come back for future streams.
If the Mets give up walk-off on the first pitch, next inning it'd be Golden. Leone closing. I don't know. Could it be Gott? Could it be Leone? Guess I understand the move. Put the guy in that gives you the best chance to win.
I don't think Buck understands, but
he needs a lesson in understanding, John.
Mark Canha steps in. 2 walks and a strikeout. Canha hits it high, hits it deep. This one's over the head of Thomas. Here comes Beatty, rounding third. The Mets now have the lead. Canha comes.
And now you get Robertson's coming in. Robertson's going to come in probably.
Yes, Canha.
He's not leaving yet, only if Leone comes in. I think Robertson's going to come in the bottom of the ninth.
An RBI triple to take the lead. Oh, my God, that's huge.
The young kid started the rally. I'll give you credit.
Why is it the bottom of the order has done so much better than Pete tonight, Lindor, Nimmo, McNeil, veterans? Wake up. I mean, Canada is a veteran, but still, look at the kids, man. Yeah, Sal Licata. Don't play the kids, right?
The kids.
David Robertson is now warming up in the bullpen.
Armand, I ask you not to speak that into existence.
It's all right.
You are right, giant goofballs, unless that happens again. Which, if it does, I think we'll have an interesting reaction. Yep, Robertson's officially up. Why does it say Omar Narvaez was in the bullpen? I don't know if anyone just
SMY is broken at this point.
Yeah. Remember, they took an extra break.
LOL, giant goofballs. Yeah, there's a little bit. Chafin has a 70s stash going on. As I say, he looks like that pitcher from the Red Sox. Like he have that walk-off home run to
Rodbeck.
Rodbeck,
Nimmo steps in, takes a strike that didn't really look like a strike, but nevertheless, 1-1 count.
Like he tried being a cop 50 years ago and it didn't work out.
Even though Robertson worked last night, it is a closing situation, so hell yeah, he should be up. Nimmo takes a fastball. 12:01 a.m. on July 6, 2023. Feeble John has risen from the dead. LMAO.
Can I point something out? Mm-hmm. Evan Roberts is already calling that this team is going to lose in walk-off fashion.
I hate Evan Roberts so much. I mean, he might be right, but like the fact that he's just trying to put it into the universe, like Evan, you're just as like terrible as a reporter and a journalist as Sal Licata. You are. And I hope you never have another job in journalism again. I truly hope that, because you're awful at your job. If you're awful at your job, shouldn't be working.
Robertson is the only guy that should be going in there. Mm-hmm. This segment of the game on SNY is brought to you by the Amish. Enjoy a taste of their life.
Nimmo bounces one foul.
He looks like Bernie Miller from the 70s drama shows. I just let go of this. Okay. I was just strolling through the comments and I seemed like, all right. By the way, because of the lack of offense, this game's only been about 2.5 hours. So,
here's the 3-2. Nimmo slices that one foul. Was Evan Roberts a beat reporter? I don't care what he is, but I know he's just awful at it.
Wayne Kirby, our first base coach, runs faster than some of these young bucks.
Jesus. That is all started by that man, Francisco Alvarez, down to his final strike, and he homered. Here's the 3-2 to Nimmo. Slices another slider away. Arizona getting some bullpen help.
4 more likes to 20, by the way. We appreciate you guys being here on a late Thursday morning / Wednesday night. Depending on where you are, of course.
He's a more valuable pinch runner than Vogie. Yeah, no, he is. As Canna was going way down the line, Chafin ran toward him.
Vogie
that was almost a balk.
I like that name, Vogie Hoagie.
It's Neil says Chicky self-admits to having gone to Taco Bell and ingested a stamp.
What are we? This is Big Blue in the Bronx After Dark.
This is funny, man. This is funny. I'm sorry. Here's the 3-2 again, and he walked him, and the inning continues.
Do they have any other burritos other than Stella?
I can't with you guys.
Big Blue After Hours. Yes, TD.
Technically, we're Thursday now, so
yeah, we are.
And I wouldn't. I'd let Robertson go get it.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be D-Rob.
Can't be anyone else.
Thankfully, it is Thursday, and they did update a new immaculate grid.
Yeah, figures. Now John has more reason to complain.
All right, so we're doing it in this next half inning, right?
It's a baseball one. That's what.
Oh, yeah, no, we're doing it, yeah.
They aren't still the ages fine liners.
We're talking about someone's bowel movement, and looks like Chafin is going to be asked to leave the game now after blowing this one.
Chafin's got to feel like the biggest ass munch in Arizona right now.
Yeah. All right, let's pull up the immaculate grid. Leone versus the lefty? No.
Taco Bell has been molded. This is why I don't eat Taco Bell.
Why are we even discussing this right now?
It's Big Blue After Hours. Almost like Uncle Tat's trying to leverage his inner me with the best anti-LI Yankee King.
Where is LI Yankee been?
I don't know. Well, I mean, he's been in the MLY news chats, but he'll come around.
Right.
A throat punch by the Mets.
All right. We got another one. All right. I got one for the Phillies and Dodgers off the bat.
I also have a question that Luca may know the answer to or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the way, I know this is not rare, but Roy Halladay probably has to be in that 200K season for Philly.
I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say for the Phillies Dodgers, Chase Utley.
You hate Chase Utley, though.
I hate him so much, and that's why I thought of him first.
Now, Luca, I have a question. Did Jay Happ ever throw for the Astros?
Mm-hmm. He pitched for the Astros.
Didn't he pitch for the Phillies too?
Yes. Both
yes, he did.
The more common answer I will say is Roy Oswald.
That's right.
But we got 0.2 on this, so we're good.
Dodgers Cy Young. I mean, there's a lot you could go to. Maybe Kershaw would probably be the most obvious. Clemens, Cy Young. Got a lot of good answers in the chat. Oral Hershiser is another one. Ryan Stanek. There's a few.
Stanek was a Cy Young?
No. Stanek for Houston and Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
All right. Oral Hershiser for Dodgers and Cy Young.
Kevin Ginkel comes in for the Diamondbacks, the right-hander.
All right.
Tampa and 200K season.
David Price, maybe?
Did Blake Snell ever do it? Hold up.
No, I'll pause this till we get to the next inning.
As Tommy Pham is up, shoots that one foul.
Right off the mask. Saving some of these answers, by the way. Thank you, fellas. It's jalapenos, not mold. For the Taco Bell conversation.
We're back to this, guys.
Didn't think we would be talking about Taco Bell, but hey. I didn't know there's a Taco Bell in the city that sells alcohol.
What? I didn't even know that.
It's called Taco Bell Cantina. Not that I would ever go there.
Yeah, no. Here's the 0-1 to Tommy Pham. Lays off the breaking ball. One day, there's a Taco Bell ad right behind home plate. There actually is one. We'll watch when it comes back up to Pham.
What's the coincidence?
I don't know. It's funny though.
Taco Bell.
Here's the 2-1 to Tommy.
They would always screw up my tacos.
Pham shoots one to the right foul.
I'm not even joking when I say I go to the drive-thru. Yeah, just chicken and cheese and lettuce only. Nope, they throw everything on it.
Chicken, cheese, and lettuce only.
Yeah. Pretty simple, you know.
That probably makes you upset.
Wait, what? Well, I mean, my dad got pissed.
Oh, here's the 2-2. Pham shoots another one foul.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to order from them again because they always fuck up our order.
I'm a little surprised there's not more fans in the stands for Arizona. First place team, you would think.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool ballpark.
Yeah, it's a little.
I've gotten that from Mr. Sox.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 2-2 again. Pham bounces one to the right. This is a tough play coming in, but beats Pham.
He's out.
Nevertheless, Mets take the lead on a game-tying homer from Alvarez and an RBI triple on the go-ahead from Mark Canha. As this game is 2-1, David Robertson coming in to get the 3 outs in the 9th.
So, I started some comments. Rich Hill, Tampa Bay, and LA.
Mountain.
Let's see. Verlander for Cy Young. Houston.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest.
There's also Roger Clemens that you might be able to throw in there, but all right. So 200K season.
I'm pretty sure Blake
go
Snell had a 200K season.
Yeah.
Should I go for Steve Carlton or Roy Halladay?
I mean, either or. I know both of them did it. Carlton's, yes. I think Snell did it. I'm pretty sure he did. He had a. Yes. Okay.
And then Cy Young and 200Ks.
I mean, that could be
anyone.
Roger Clemens.
Sure.
169. Lower than our previous one, actually.
Okay, that's good. That's actually a good thing.
We're better than Brian.
All right, we're better than Brian. Brian, what did Brian say? 4 more likes to 20, folks. We appreciate you spending your early Thursday morning / late Wednesday night with us. Throw us your questions, all that good stuff. I mean, I know we were just talking about Taco Bell a few minutes ago, but we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, it could have been Scherzer. Could have been Scherzer. Guillorme's at 3rd. So Dominic Fletcher is going to replace Evan Longoria.
David Robertson been one of the lone bright spots in this Mets bullpen this year. 1.93 ERA, 12 saves this year out of 15 tries, 1.04 WHIP. Yeah,
Can
that's
I just
right.
give you guys? Go ahead.
What happened? Go ahead.
I was going to give you an update because Andrew Claudio from Knicks Film School did an immaculate grid. Got a rarity score of fucking 8. And some of these names will stun the hell out of you.
8?
God.
I want to know the
Yes.
category. The one we did,
It was not this one, but the previous one we did.
wow.
That's TD is right. Thor could have worked for LA and Philly.
Mm-hmm. Syndergaard.
That's true.
That's John's favorite pitcher right there.
Nope. Here's Corbin Carroll. Sorry, Fletcher. I got it. I don't know why I said Carroll's name. Excuse me.
So the hitter he picked out for the Mets hitting 300, you would never guess it.
Which era?
Here's the 0-1.
2010s.
Jose Reyes?
Nope.
Fernando Tatis?
Mets.
Didn't Tatis play for the Mets?
His father played on the Mets.
Tatis Senior, but no.
Okay. Just mix them up with somebody.
Fletcher drives one out. This is way back in the warning track, but Pham makes the play. I don't think it'd be David Wright if it was rare. I'm trying to think. Daniel Murphy, did he ever hit 300? No, I don't think he did. Justin Turner.
Not the guess. No, not
Jason
the player.
Bay?
Not the
Bay
player.
300.
I'll give you guys one more guess each.
Can I get the position of the player?
I don't know if it will give it away or not, even though it's kind of a
Neil said
rarity.
Sean Green.
Sean Green was a pitcher.
No, he was. No, he was right.
Oh no, I'm thinking of someone different. Never mind.
I was thinking more like again 2010s. You guys are going to like 2007, but no. Alex, I'll have your last guess.
2010s.
Ike
Mike
Davis?
Baxter?
No. Carroll bounces one. Who was it?
The real answer, Josh Tolle.
What? Josh Tolle never hit 300.
Let's double check. I'm going to baseball reference.
It had to be for like a game.
For 2 at-bats.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll pull it up.
Josh Tolle. Give me a break.
He hit 321 in 17 games in 2009.
Oh my God!
How can you even count that as a sample size?
Yeah.
That's stupid. No, I'm gonna call corporate now.
You see, now Alex wants to call it. You see,
It's a better reason than your reason.
I disagree. But anyway, here's the 2-1. Carroll bounces one right off Robinson, right to Alonso, and he just beats Carroll. Wow.
Tough play.
Little fortunate bounce.
And some other stuff. Cubs and Mariners, Austin Jackson, 1% rarity. Derek Lee with the Cubs and Orioles.
My guess,
Mark
by the way,
Reynolds.
my guess for the I think it was Seattle and the Cubs. It was Fernando Rodney. That's pretty,
yeah. Someone did mention that in the chat. Actually, can I speak to the Immaculate Grid manager?
Yes.
Cleveland Indians and Baltimore Orioles, Mark Reynolds, and 300 plus average batting season for the Orioles was Melvin Mora.
Melvin Mora.
And
I guess
the
for
Seattle
Guardians. I think we guessed Jim Thome.
Yeah. And Seattle Guardians was Matt Lawton.
I would never have guessed a lot of those, but
Here's
Josh Coley, that's rigged.
Christian Walker, the Diamondbacks down to their final out. Walker has the only offense provided for the Diamondbacks with a homer off Senga in the 7th.
TD says the Mets have found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, June into July.
Here's the 1-0 as Walker checks the swing. Did not go.
He did not go. Let's go D-backs.
Alex.
So you know what somebody else guessed for that Mets? So you know what somebody else guessed for that Mets 300 year?
Who? Here's the 2-0 to Walker. And that's a low strike.
Strike, Blue. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, good job, Blue.
The guy guessed the pitcher, PJ Conlon, hitting 333.
It shouldn't count, though.
This is exactly like, come on.
It's not a real 300.
He had 3 at bats in 1 hit.
Here's the 2-1 to Walker. Bounced in the dirt. He's pitching carefully to Walker.
PJ Conlon, a pitcher.
Like, come on, bro. That's not a real answer. It's ridiculous.
Come on.
I think that was actually PJ Conlon who guessed it.
The cereal, the Mets Frosted Lucky Charms.
Here's the 3-1 to Walker. And takes a strike. That's 3-2. Arizona down to their final strike.
Come on, Diamondbacks. I played for you 2 years.
You want to know the rarity score on Conlon? 0.0007%.
Like that, but it shouldn't count. You know?
I mean, like
I'm thinking like actual hitters, man.
Alex Tanny had a perfect quarterback rating. So you're telling me that if
Walker just got a piece of that, bounced it foul.
So for completion percentage all time, right? If there was an NFL grid for that, you're telling me that for highest completion percentage all time, I could put in Alex Tanny because it completed 1 pass. Apparently we could do that.
Here's the 3-2 again. And he struck him out.
And the Mets win.
David Robertson puts on the final touches. And the Mets with a comeback win in the 9th. 2-1. As, wow, what a game this was.
I feel like it always goes this way. The Yankees just lost and now the Mets win. Can never have it both ways. But, we'll start with Luca for final thoughts. Okay, John, you can go.
Go ahead, Luca. Go ahead. I feel.
Thank you, John, for pronouncing me with my proper name. But final thoughts: the Mets. It's a series of 3, right? You said 2 out of 3. Mm-hmm. So far, you've won. You have a potential chance for a sweep with Carrasco tomorrow. So two series wins in a row for the Mets, which is astounding. Good start into July. So it was important to take from the West Coast trip. Obviously in Arizona, they got the Padres up next, but they got another game tomorrow. Let's see if they pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
John?
First off, the masterful performance from Kodai Senga today. as he gets the win tonight. 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, 4 hits, a walk, and an earned run. I think this is one of the best games I've seen him pitch all year long. Just very good with the ghost fork, is his most unhittable pitch in baseball right now, and he just able to challenge hitters upstairs with the fastball. And then Mets had no offense until the 9th inning. Alvarez down to his final strike, clutch again, homers the opposite way. Then Beatty gets on with a hit, and then Mark Canha gets a RBI triple to win this ball game. Robertson, great job. No stress in the bottom of the 9th, and there's your ball game, ladies and folks.
Yeah, so go through a couple more comments. Maybe the G ladies win week 1. More proof that you should take me up on the streaming option for week 1, Giants versus Dallas. I'll think about it. What a hell of a win. Excellent pitching. And this team in Arizona is a hell of a good team this year. That's true, TD. Alexa, very supportive. Feeble 2 series in a row. A fucking miracle. Yeah, you're right about that. I was wrong that the D-backs would win the series. Let's fucking go, Mets. As I said before, appreciate y'all in the comment section. I mean, we had a great night. We'll update you on more streams and stuff like that if we ever culminate again, because obviously, of course, I posted the updates on Twitter. I posted the updates on the YouTube community post, so you guys get to see the graphic. Luca from Brooklyn, what's going on, Luca? Love Angry John After Dark. Big Blue After Hours. Nice job tonight, guys. Well, thank you, TD, for coming in. It's been a little bit. Good show, guys. Thank you so much. Booyah. Mets still have a chance to turn things around. So we'll see what happens. But stay tuned with the content, guys. We've got more roster bubble videos coming. If you're a Yankee fan or you just want to watch entertainment in general, tomorrow at 6 p.m., have the premiere of the Yankees versus Orioles in-person July 4th vlog. So it's a lot of fun. We love doing those vlogs and whatever. But we appreciate you guys once again, and we'll leave you out of here. Peace.